And now, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the newest, sexiest podcast on YouTube, Pillow Talk with Erotic Kitty. And now, your hostess with the mostest, Erotic Kitty.
Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk.
And we are alive, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I hope so.
We are back, people. We had to do a retake
This is what happens.
with live anything, yeah.
Right, when this happens when we have all of our ducks in the row, huh?
Yeah, like I was saying to them, I had everything ready early, everything prepared to go at the right time, perfect. We come on here, what happens? My OBS gets stuck, frozen, so that tells me right there that maybe being punctual and on time is not always a good thing.
I think it's because
Maybe
of your
Bailey time is not as bad as people thought it was
technical
going to.
difficulties.
Yeah.
What was that now?
I said maybe Bailey time is not as bad as people thought.
I blame it on Bailey's testicle. What is it? Difficulties?
Well,
What do you-
Easy for me to say.
At least one testicle.
Yeah, something is always fucking up with my equipment over here.
always have testicle problems.
I'm always
trust
having
me.
testicle issues over here. Yeah, all the time. Anyway, so how are you tonight, Kitty?
I'm fine.
How are you, Samantha?
I'm still fabulous.
And how are you, Sanger?
I'm trying to tune out your testicle difficulties, okay? I don't want anything to do with that.
Yeah, that
Adam! Oh, we love you too, Adam.
what's up, Adam?
Aww, we love you too.
Hopefully everybody else
I love
will
you
come
too,
back.
Adam.
No, Gonna come back, and Chad, right?
Yeah, we'll get John Record and Adam in chat. Well, Adam's already here, yeah. We'll get everybody back. So, Kitty, how was your day?
It was good.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Sam, how was your day?
Raining all day because we're feeling the whole hurricane thing.
And I know
Oh,
Bill's
wow.
happy because his Seahawks won.
No,
Oh, they
the
lost?
Seahawks are off this week.
The
Oh.
Seahawks,
Seahawks
yeah.
are off this week. The Steelers won.
Oh, yeah, I
got
forgot
two
you're
teams.
you're a double dipper.
Yeah. It really sucked in like 05 when they both went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and the
And
Chargers won, so I'm not very happy about that. So,
But
Kitty,
yes. Steelers won, and I got like an hour of garage time, so I'm happy.
Yeah. All right, Kitty. So, what do you have in store tonight for episode 16?
Hold on. I just wanted to say, be safe, Adam. Then if the hurricane thing tomorrow.
Yeah, be safe, my friend.
Yeah,
Yes.
man. Hope.
Wow.
Well-
Yeah.
Definitely.
Is that Hurricane Ophelia?
Yeah.
That was my mom's name. So, Mom, don't be too rough on them.
Heard of. But okay, since
Gentle.
it is,
Yeah, be
Since
gentle, Mom.
since it is rainy and kind of spooky, and it is, getting to be Halloween, I decided that we were not going to talk about BDSM today. We'll take a break from it for at least until Halloween. I mean, I will put in a little bit.
We'll see if this show does really good with the ratings, and maybe we'll do more of this.
We're going to do something that's near and dear to all of us. Everybody has it.
I don't know if it's near and dear. I don't know if that's the correct word. It's not near and dear. It's not a good thing.
We're going to talk about fears.
Yeah, I love fear. It makes me happy. It's near and dear to my heart. Sorry, Kitty. I just have to say it.
Fears, phobias, nightmares.
And I am drinking, so beware. Be warned. Be warned.
You
Be warned.
keep interrupting Kitty. She's trying to explain what the show is.
Okay, I'll be quiet. Okay, I'll be quiet now. Okay.
In honor
Nobody
of
knows
Sam,
what it is.
because Sam's birthday was on the most superstitious date of the year.
And
I'm
I'm very proud of that.
Right, we're going to talk about that. Hey, John.
John,
We're going to talk.
we are back.
What's up, John Redcorn?
Okay. So, I mean, What do you guys want? How you guys want to talk about fear?
That's
Sure.
what the show's about. We'll
Yeah.
talk about fear.
Yeah, I mean, we can start with the fear.
Speaking
Uh,
of fear,
It's
hold on,
not
Kitty.
all bad. It could be
Speaking of-
good.
Hold on, Kitty. Before you
Fear?
continue,
No, because we said fear is a good thing because it keeps us alive. So,
yeah, it
I mean-
does, for sure.
but
That
then you have
is-
the weird.
Speaking of
fears.
fear, make sure you follow Kitty, subscribe and like, and if you don't,
It's-
you're gonna
that
really be,
is scary.
yeah.
It is scary. It's really. Oh, look at that! Sam, we're back to 7 people watching. Yay!
Oh, Kitty, look at the screen right now. Let me know. Let me know if you like what. Let me know if you like what I made for the topic.
I don't know yet. All I see
I
is
know.
Marshall.
It's coming. Hold on. Oops, wrong one.
Oh,
Ooh, I like that.
You like that? I made that for the
I-
show.
Oh,
like
very
that.
cool.
Okay, there we go.
You still have that
Little
one.
vampire cat. How cute is
You like that?
That
Oh my god, that's awesome.
the black cat, by the way. Has to be black cat.
Yeah.
Yep.
If it was
Oh.
pink, it wouldn't go with the with the theme.
No.
We have a little pink cat under fear. I fear pink cats.
I mean, what? I mean,
if I
what
saw a pink
exactly,
cat, I'd probably be scared.
what exactly is fear? Maybe we should start off with that. And I did find something that said that the emotion of fear is hardwired to us, and as young children, your fears are occupy much of your emotional life. So that's and because we're vulnerable when we're young and unable to protect ourselves. Hey, Brain, how are ya?
Hey, Brain, who is that?
I don't know,
Sure
but
use
what,
the Sprite.
Hey, we
Hi,
got
Brain.
we got Brain in the house. What's up, Brain?
That's like a
that's
little
where
dicky
fear
thing.
comes from.
I like the little picture, the little pink,
Brain.
little Brain. Hey, Brain.
That is Brain. If you've seen the little Dicky videos, you know who Brain is.
I know who Brain. A little.
God!
I'm sorry.
little
That's
kid.
cute. No, it's very cute.
Yeah, I like.
Welcome, Brain.
Welcome, Brain, whoever you are.
Focus!
I'm trying, but the brain sidetracked me. You don't understand. It's his
No.
brain.
The
Go ahead.
we all have a fear. We're all basically born with fear. From where I get with that is that, and because we're vulnerable, that we are as kids, we are susceptible to our fears, and a lot of our fears are installed in us by our caretakers, which are parents, grandparents, friends. It just, I know that the word fear is actually, there is a myth, a Greek myth about it. They have, it comes from twin gods, actually. One's called Phoebus, and one is Demeus, which means terror. And that makes sense because fear and terror go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
And what I found fascinating was their parents were Aphrodite and Mars, which is the love and war god, the goddess of love and the war of god of war. So fear comes from love and war. You see that?
Yeah.
Love and war.
Mm-hmm.
That makes
Which
sense.
makes sense.
It
it
does.
does make-
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and now I always thought, I actually did get a better terminology of phobia because I knew we were all discussing this, and I think this is better. It says it refers to the anxiety disorder known as specific phobia, which is marked by persistent fear of an object or situation. And it says the fear found in a phobia far exceeds natural or normal fears, which is better than what we were hearing. That it was a, unnecessary fear.
Irrational? What did
Yeah.
they say? It was irrational.
Right.
Which
Right. I
didn't
think that this
agree
was a
with.
much better one. It's a constant fear of something. Like, a lot of people have fear of spiders.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, I know that, like I said, if I see a spider that drops in front of my face, it kind of like paralyzes me for a minute. It could be a little tiny one.
I think if you ask most people, they're gonna say they do. I mean, there's a few out there that own a ton of spiders. But I mean, if you think about it, most people do not like spiders. It's not like you're gonna let them walk around your room and not get them out of your room or crawl on you or.
Or what we have in West Virginia here is called the wolf spider. And they're not, they can get big, but they kind of look like
We have
tarantulas.
those. Yeah, we have them too.
I don't like them. I don't like those.
I like spiders. I like picking them up. It's fun.
Well, my husband does that.
You
My
are
husband
nuts.
do that. My husband actually lets them walk right into his hand, and
Oh God.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna hurt you as long as you're gentle with them.
You
Right.
don't know that.
It's just
It's survival of it's like survival of their species. They're gonna
it's just that
Chomp
they're,
on you.
Not necessarily. No.
they're
you're
just
so much.
creepy. I think they're just creepy.
They
Wait.
don't want to bite you.
Yeah, spiders are misunderstood. You know.
It takes a lot of energy and food.
Yeah,
to
they
make
don't
that
want to bite
venom,
you.
and they want to use that venom to get something they can eat.
Yeah, they know they can't eat you, so they're just gonna. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh my! Chad's got the fear of drunkenness
That's
today.
where I'm headed right now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed.
If
No.
I wasn't working, I might, but not right at the moment.
Right.
It'll be later tonight.
By the end of the show, I'll be all fucked up here.
Oh my goodness!
I don't put spiders in my mouth.
Spider in your mouth?
I don't do that.
Do you know? I have a really cool fact that I learned. That the daddy longlegs.
Yeah,
Oh yes,
No,
they're not even
they're-
spiders today.
they're not even
the
spiders.
most- yeah, but I read they're the most venomous spiders out there, and they can kill any other. Yes, but their fangs in their mouths are too small to bite us.
Yeah.
Right. I
didn't know
I've-
that.
I used to like
Right.
take. I used to like
Before,
when I was a kid. I used to like grabbing them and taking their legs apart. They couldn't run anymore.
But
Did you pull
You're funny.
the wings off of flies and call them walks?
Oh God.
Okay, you know what? After that, you're gonna. Oh God.
what?
What?
After that, you're gonna have. Kitty's gonna have to put you on timeout now for saying that, Bill.
Why?
Cause you that was bad. That was really bad.
Good. I like that.
Yeah, and I know people have fears of. I know we were talking
Heights.
heights.
Yeah, I'm
Oh my
scared.
God.
I'm scared of heights. I'll never fly.
I'm not
Speaking of
scared
fly.
flying. Remember, we said no flying. It's
No, it's not-
crashing.
Yeah.
It's the fear of crashing. That's what it is.
Yes, it is.
No,
I have
it's
no
the-
problem with
it's the
getting
fear-
on that plane.
It's the fear of putting the life of my hands on some pilot that could be drunk, high, or dyslexic, or anorexic, or one of those. That's scary.
But you do the same thing every time you drive to the corner store. People get hit by drunk
Yeah, but you're
drivers.
driving yourself.
People
You're
have
putting
done
your life.
something wrong.
Yeah, but that you're putting your life in your hands. On the plane, you're putting your life on somebody you don't even know.
Right, but you're also doing that when you're driving. You don't know if the person coming down
Yes.
the other street
I agree with that.
is drunk or high.
yeah, you're
You know,
right,
Your life is in their hands.
Yeah, but I'm on the ground. I'm not up in the
It's a
air.
four-way stop.
But I'm on the ground, though.
And
There's a
it's your
difference.
turn to go. You're putting your life in, well, maybe not your life at a stop sign, but
Yeah.
you're putting your car and your injury in their hands that they're going to obey and stop at their stop sign while you go. You don't stop and wait and make sure that they stop completely and wave you to go. You just assume that you trust that they're going to do that. And it's the same thing, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
You don't know if
But
they're high,
the-
drunk, 10 years old who stole a car for a joyride. You don't know.
Oh yeah, you got a
Yeah.
point there. But at least I'm on
Yeah,
the. At least I'm.
And then if, I mean, just statistically speaking, you're more likely to get in obviously a car accident than a plane crash because you're not on a plane and you don't hear, I mean, it's not like you hear, I mean, you hear about bad car accidents all the time.
Yeah, but I don't like
It's
heights,
just-
so it's a height thing too.
The height
It's
thing,
a
yeah.
height thing.
Like, it's, ooh.
The height
Right.
of being
Good.
inside the plane, I
Like-
didn't get scared with heights.
I'm good
Well-
if I can't see it. You know what I mean?
Well,
If I'm in a plane or something in the height, I'm good. But if I'm like out in the open and I can
Yes.
see, I'm
That's it.
That's I get a little like wobbly. You know, my knees start to go out.
Yeah.
You know
yeah,
that fear feeling, that feeling of fear that comes over you. Oh,
Vertigo.
it's like that, and then it's just like almost see when I feel fear like that. I mean, I just freeze. It's like I feel numb and I freeze, and I don't. I don't like.
Statistically, yes, you are a better chance to get in a car wreck than a plane crash. I would say that statistically, you have a much better chance of walking away from a car crash than you do of walking away from a plane crash.
Yes.
Mm,
No.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, you guys do know that where the chemical that causes fear is produced by the thalamus, is sent to the thalamus. Speaking of brains.
A lobotomy. Lord.
I think
that's
everybody will
Some
have
of those
fear.
unsafety scissors. You can do
And it does the nervous system, since we were talking about the fight or flight instinct, that's the system that is responsible for that. So that fear that you have, that I would call fear. The fear with the fight, and you're like deciding, should I stand here or should I run?
Yeah.
Right. And some people enjoy that. I mean, some people jump out of perfectly good airplanes with a parachute just for the adrenaline.
But that's not the flight.
Adrenaline rush.
That's not the fight or flight. That's an adrenaline rush. There.
But it actually does. It does put your body into the fight or
Right.
flight mode, and that's some people like to be in that mode when they're in those situations because it does the
Right.
same thing. Your heart race increases.
Right, like the fight or flight is like
The
if you're
rush.
Yes.
No, it's not. That's not what the fight or flight is. You guys know that, right?
No,
That-
fight or flight's not a rush.
Right, where you're like, do I stay here and fight, or am I going to run?
No, the
What
thing
you're
saying
talking
you're
about-
saying
Adrenaline is adrenaline rush.
yes,
That's
but
a different
it's
thing.
this. No, it's actually the same. The fight or flight. Some people enjoy that feeling because it does the same thing. It affects the same
Yeah, but
part
I just
of
never
your
heard
nervous
that.
system.
I've
I know,
never
but
heard that adrenaline thing because I've heard like that there have been things, cases where a mother has seen, her child, a speeding car coming to her child, and she gets there in a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the whole syndrome.
Yeah, or she needs to get her child out from that car. I've seen
that's
that.
that's also a part of the fight or flight. They're fighting, and it's all this because it's a certain part of the nervous system that kicks into gear, and we have no control over it. I mean, you can't not have it work. I mean, it's going to kick in. It's an automatic reaction.
Right.
And that's why when people jump out of planes, they do get that sensation, that fight or flight sensation. But they enjoy it. They enjoy it because at that time they're doing
but
something
I
that
don't
they
wanna
want to
confuse
do.
everybody though, because what I've learned about the
No,
fighter
yeah.
is like okay, let's say you've been in an abusive relationship, and if somebody yells in your face, that sensation. You know what I mean?
That's yeah.
Where you're like, am I? you're gonna, you're either gonna fight back, because I know if somebody yells in my face, it makes me feel like I'm in a corner and I'm gonna
Yep.
come out with claws.
See, no, it just makes me, I freeze, like I said.
right.
Which is,
Okay.
I mean, so they are the same thing, the fight or flight, but it depends on the situation and the person.
Right. It's just
Okay. I'm not a psychology person, but isn't there a term? Doesn't that fit more with the term conditioned response?
no, I don't know. You're like making this way too complicated.
It can be. Actually, it is. It's a conditioned response that
Right.
will trigger the fight or flight. I mean, things always trigger your fight or fight response. I mean, that's just, there's always triggers.
Right. It says, that it's, it all happens in the brain, and it comes down, and the brain sends these chemicals, signals to your body, and that's what makes your heart pump. Where, if you're watching, like we were saying, if we were, watching a movie,
Like a horror movie?
right, and your heart's pounding, and you're sweating, or you're like, oh my god, you're biting your fingernails, things like that. But I mean, there are lots of things that causes fear.
Oh my god. There's probably most of them we don't even have a concept of. Everybody has different fears.
What? Where did Bailey go?
I'm here.
Yeah, how come you're tweeting this,
I'm not
Bailey?
even-
Right?
I don't know what you. I'm not even.
You
I'm
will
not even.
appreciate the tweet?
I'm not even
What did
checking
it say
Twitter.
in
Hold
the
on.
tweet?
He tweeted it out, and he'll appreciate the tweet.
Let me check. Hold on. I'm not even.
Adam, what did you do?
Right.
What did
If
you?
you piss my Miss Kitty off today, you're
Let me
in
go.
trouble.
Let me go check it out. Hold on. Let me go on there.
Oh, good God.
Oh,
Well, Kitty,
okay.
continue the show. I'll check it out. I'll let you know what it says.
Oh, God. Yeah, I know
Maybe
you.
it might not be a good idea right now. Maybe you should check it out later. Okay, let's go on. So everybody, there's probably
it's not only
millions.
fears, right? There's not only physical fears.
Oh, you tweeted the YouTube out. Okay, cool. Thanks, Adam.
Right. Bailey and I were talking about this last night. And I hope you don't mind me saying that, Bailey.
Go ahead.
Right? There are, not only physical fears, but there are emotional fears.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a very big emotional fear of being rejected and abandoned.
Yes.
And it seems silly.
No, it's not silly because I have the fear of rejection. Like,
Mhm.
I mean,
That's a very big one, but from what I've been reading, it's been, you know what I mean? It's grown. A lot of people didn't have that fear before, or didn't talk about it. Let's say that they didn't talk about it. Now everybody's talking about it.
Fear of rejection, fear of disappointment, fear of failure. Yeah, there's a whole lot of them. I mean,
Well, you guys know me. I'm not good at taking compliments. I always put myself down. So yeah, I guess that could be part of that too.
that's the fear of rejection.
Yeah.
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 That's also, what else could, I'm not going to go into what else. Let's go through this list. Let's diagnose each other on the air.
Oh, I don't think that would be a good idea. No.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah.
If you
Bailey, lay back on the couch, okay? We're gonna talk about it.
tell me how you feel about your parents, right? That's what they say. Tell me how.
Yeah,
you
they
feel
always do that. Yeah.
or they'll say, I know a very big one that used to be when the feminist movement was around is fear of commitment. Remember that one, Sam?
Yes.
The fear of commitment.
What movie? Did you say a movie? What movie?
Oh,
I think you said it was
Movement.
I think you said movie.
Movement.
Like, okay, sorry.
yeah.
Fear, commitment.
Fear of commitment. A lot of guys suffer from that.
Well, a lot of women do too, especially after being in a.
But I mean, it's like, guys were always getting cold feet.
Oh, yeah, guys just don't have to have anything happen to them. They'll have a fear of commitment just because. It's just, I think they're born with
Stereotype
that one.
much?
I think you guys might be born with that one. I think
women are emotional. Men are rational. Does that make sense?
Yes. So to fear commitment is actually it's a rational thing.
A lot with our hearts. You guys think a lot with your heads, and I did say heads. Tell me we're wrong.
Don't think but you know what, Kitty? Don't think every guy's like that though. I'm just saying.
At one time or another, I'm saying all guys are like that, but just like you guys say, at one time or another, all women are nags. It's true. It's just facts.
Yeah.
Women do that.
We're pests.
Women
are just pesty.
Yeah.
We're pests. We like to talk. We can drive you guys nuts, and we know that. We're not naive about how we are.
There's the big fear. The big fear.
Chad is a heartical man. Look.
Right.
He thinks with his heart. I guess that's good if it works for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So your wife thinks more with her mind then. She's more, what'd you call it?
Rational.
Kitty, rational.
Yeah.
Instead of emotional.
Mm-hmm. Or logical. You can say logical.
Yeah.
With the brain instead of,
And see, we have brain here, so we have it all covered.
I'm sorry. Every time I hear that, all I can think of is Pinky in the Brain.
Oh, I loved that show.
Okay.
That's right.
Oh, Chad. Wow.
We all are. We all
are a bitch.
We can. Oh, okay. And you guys do know that fears can turn into nightmares. A lot of times. I mean, I know that nightmares are not a lot of adults have them.
Yeah, I've been having a lot lately. It's like the funny thing about it. A lot of time I wake up and I can't remember what it was about, but it freaked me out that I woke up in a sweat.
Yeah.
Like
the thing about that's why they always say to have a dream journal next to your bed.
Have a what?
A dream journal.
Dream journal. See, I never remember my dreams to write them down, but do you know what I just remembered talking about this? When my oldest daughter was very, very young, she used to have night terrors.
I was going to talk about this too.
Oh God, it would scare the crap out of me. Screaming at the wall, just
Right? I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing in those. You're helpless. You can't help them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to get out of that.
Screaming. Oh my God.
It's like you can shake them out of it. They have to come out of it by themselves. So you're helpless. And for a parent, that's a nightmare.
Before we move on to nightmares real quick.
Yes.
Another aspect, fears can be conquered. I mean, that's something we haven't mentioned yet. You can get past them. You can overcome them, whatever word you want to use.
But, I mean, it's not like you conquer all your fears. You're always going to have some fears.
Right.
No, but they always say face your fears, like that saying. You face your fears. So if it's a fear like you're afraid of heights, I mean, I'm not facing that fear, but I guess you could.
I am not.
See, and it's not a fear of heights; it's a fear of falling off the heights. I mean, that's my fear. It's
that's mine too. That's falling.
It's not even the fear
of being up high. I'm afraid of what happens if I'm gonna fall off this thing.
Yep, that's the
It's
thing.
not, it's not even the fear of falling. It's the fear of the sun to stop at the bottom.
It's a fear of hurting.
Oh yeah.
It's the fear of going splat or plop. That's the fear.
Of breaking bones.
Yeah.
You know, I've never had to treat it for that. So
But it can be overcome. Or maybe maybe not.
Huh?
You're still gonna have. You might still have the fear, but you can face it and feed it. You know, on a case-by-case basis.
Like Bailey and I were talking, you know, everybody, I know that most people have the fear of dying.
Yes.
You know?
See, I
That's the big
don't
one.
have a fear of dying.
I mean,
That's something I fear the way I'll die. It's just, you can die in so many different ways, but I mean, I don't fear death.
I
fear
don't
ways that you could.
My fear of that is that, you know, something's going to happen and I'm not going to be here to know about it. You know what I mean? That really
You're gonna be so out of the loop.
I don't, you know, and I've always felt like
Don't
that.
worry.
Oh,
Pillow talk will go on, and we will have your picture, and we will have your voice recorded, and we will the show will go on.
Here.
But you will be in spirit.
Have you guys ever thought about that? Like, oh, that's a good one too, John. The fear of being alone.
Oh yes. That's
Because
a
that
really
goes,
good fear.
sometimes might go hand in hand with the death fear, because, you know.
Kitty, I know, because I know when we're not around, you're by yourself. You miss. I know you miss. Well, everybody feels that way. You cry when I know when you're by yourself when we're not around.
Right. I mean, no, but I'm saying, you know, I really do. Ever since I was little, and I've never been afraid of death. I just never been. I've always not wanted to die because I don't want it to happen now. I
like to think when we die, we're not really gone. I believe in the afterlife and all that stuff.
Yeah,
But
I do too. But I also go ahead.
No, I'm saying I saw a little article or something about. It's talking about how the media has sensationalized and romanticized suicide, and basically the point of that is that, you know, everybody wants to see what their funeral is going to be like. You know, that's what it is.
I don't want to see what my funeral is going to be like.
No, I want to see.
I'm not going to be there. I don't want to see, the reason I'm afraid to die is because of my children, and I don't want to leave my children, and that's the main thing. I'm not afraid that I don't care what goes on when I'm gone. I mean, I would be worried about my kids and not being there for them. I would.
That's what I'm saying. You know, your children are gonna, you know, your grandchildren. You know what I mean? You're gonna, you know.
That's what see, I wouldn't call that a fear, though. That's more of just, it just makes me really sad. I mean, I'm not afraid of it. I guess it doesn't cause me to. Because
I know a lot
fear.
Of people are afraid because they don't know. It's the fear of unknown. We as humans,
fear of the
naturally
unknown.
fear of the unknown.
Yeah, the fear of the unknown is a really big one.
I think fear of the unknown leads to almost every other fear, because that's almost everything we fear is basically
because
unknown. I mean,
because we don't know them. You know, we fear death because we don't know what's going. You know, we don't know what's going to happen after that point. It depends on, you know, what you believe. You know, a lot of that is about that. It's just a lot. You know, there's a lot.
I believe that completely.
You know,
That's why the fear of the dark.
We fear
I mean, it's
right.
Well, I love being in the dark.
I just
I mean,
like the idea in the coffin, I guess.
yeah, that's well. See, and if I've tried to watch horror movies in the dark, and that does. I mean, your fear level goes up. It's so different from if you're watching one during
It's like
the day.
Watching
there
a horror
is
movie during the
something
day,
about-
that kind of defeats the whole purpose of watching a horror movie.
It does, but when you're
Guys.
alone and you're watching a horror movie in the
Hold on,
dark.
guys. Okay. Oh, the lag went. We were in a lag.
Oh, were we?
Yeah, we were in a lag. That's right.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, you're
Oh
definitely
God,
right.
Chad, that's terrible.
I lost a parent, you know. Bailey's lost his parents.
Yeah, I lost my parents in the span of a few years,
yeah.
and it still hits me hard. That's why I hate the holidays now. I hate.
Jeez.
Right. I mean, I know a lot of
I don't even like to think about it. Yeah.
All I can say is cherish your parents while you have them, because when they're gone, it really hits you hard. And Earl is asking about...
I read that there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame you, Chad. I think I'll be the same
Yes,
way.
it is, Earl. I don't
Earl,
know.
yes. We are on.
We are on the air. But I mean, I've done that. I mean, I hate that. I hate, you know, I can't. I get like not like fear, but I kind of like get me the creeps to think about a coffin and then having the dirt. I always hated that, you know, those scenes in the movies like
being
that.
buried.
Dirt
Oh.
there.
Yeah.
Or then I thought,
That's
okay,
a fear of being. That's a fear of just being buried.
buried, you know, or
Well, how about the fear of cremation? I'm afraid that, you know, if you... Oh, God.
Because, right, I mean, now as I'm living, I mean, I'm scared to death of dying in a fire, you know? I think that would be like one of the worst ways to die.
That would be my biggest fear is fire. Since I was a little girl, I had nightmares of fire.
I saw a video... I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sam.
The neighbor's house was supposedly on fire, and I wouldn't leave our house because I didn't want to see it. And my dad had to like pick me up, put me over his shoulder, and take me out of our house because I would have stayed in the house. I've always had a fear of fire.
Fire is it's hypnotic. It really is. You ever sat and watched like in a fireplace? Have you ever been hypnotized?
Oh yes, and like if you're Yep, like a bonfire, any type of fire. It's beautiful.
That's why little kids are so drawn to it. You know, they'll put their hand in before they even realize. You know, and because they have.
I remember when my kids were young, putting their hands on the stove to let them know what hot was, because, you know, kids will go up and. I mean, they'll put their hand right in the fire.
Yeah, they have no, you know, until you learn it, you have no fear.
Yeah.
But I learned some things about nightmares, by the way. It had some facts in here, and it says that nightmares in adults can be caused by certain sleep disorders, like, you know, if you're I'm trying to remember that, it just went out of my head. Narcolepsy.
Sleep apnea.
Narcolepsy. It's when you can fall asleep at, you know, anywhere. You know, you could be talking to them and they're like, oh. Have you ever seen people like that with narcolepsy?
Yeah, that's narcolepsy. That's not sleep apnea.
I have never seen anyone with narcolepsy.
You actually stop breathing in your sleep.
So that's like a sleep apnea then too, because that's when they give you the breathing machines to sleep with. Because you stop breathing.
Stop breathing, right? But narcolepsy is just when you can just fall asleep anywhere at a drop of a bucket. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
They are related. They are related, because, you know, sometimes they do go hand in hand, but not always.
Right? No, I mean, right? And anxiety and depression can cause adult nightmares. By the way.
Wow.
And so is post-traumatic stress disorder. I know, I personally know that because I know people that like have nightmares about that all the time, especially like soldiers and things like that. They have nightmares that do that. But
Yeah, I had a friend who was in Iraq and that I played
yep,
D&D with, and leading up to 4th of July, people outside would be setting off fireworks, and you can watch it. I watch this guy cringe, and just
I mean,
he almost went fetal at a D&D table.
oh yeah, well, I mean, Mark's cousin served 2 terms in Vietnam, and when he came back, he actually he wouldn't sleep in a bed. He slept on the floor, and if you went into the room and you went beside or around him, you actually had to tell him that you were going around him and you were in the room, or else he would literally like try to choke you out because he would think that you're going to that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what you got to do to survive sometimes.
Right.
Yeah,
And
I had a teacher that we had a plane go overhead and he hit the floor.
right.
I
mean, it's
that might be a better example of conditioned response.
Right, it is. Yeah. The first thing they say
leads to a fear.
Right. The first thing they say about nightmares are they aren't literal, and they're saying that says researchers agree that most nightmares are caused by anxiety, but they are rarely a literal interpretation of what's bothering us. Let's say, okay, a lot of people used to
buy those dream deciphering books.
I mean, a lot of people would get really upset because they would dream that you died, and they would say, "Oh my God," that's most of the time it's just like tarot cards. The death card is not actually means physical death. It actually change. Like it could be something a new beginning. I can't remember exactly what they said about if you dreamed about something and it meant that a baby was on the way. Have you heard that one?
I think I have. I'm not sure.
I have not.
That's the main thing about the nightmare thing is that they're not literal. So don't panic. If
Don't
you
go out and buy a dream,
Right.
one of those books that's going to decipher your dream for you.
Right. Although I do hate the falling dreams. Oh my God, I hate the falling dreams.
See, I was told a long time ago, and it scared
Yeah,
the. This was a. Yes, if you hit the bottom, you really die. That's
Right.
why you jolt awake, and that was a fear of mine for a long time because I'm like, oh my God, I didn't hit the bottom. Thank you.
I'm like, I know, it's like, oh my God,
I hate that.
They said little test, a study about this when 9/11 happened. They said while all the subjects, none of whom were directly affected by the attacks, but reported marked increases in intense or vivid dreams and nightmares. None of them dreamed specifically about the Twin Towers. So that's what they're saying. That's why, or even tall buildings, they said, despite images being played over and over on the television. So that's what they mean that they're not literal. And here's another thing.
That makes
I
sense.
didn't know this. But it says, no one will hear you scream. And it says, because you can't scream or move, for that matter, when you're having a nightmare, it is all that tossing and turning you see in the movies, Hollywood. It is. It says, during dream sleep, the REM stage, all our muscles are paralyzed, except for our eye movement, our eye muscles, and that's why it's called REM, rapid eye movement.
Yeah.
and the ones you use for breathing.
But
See, I can see that. That would, that's
you
kind
heard
of,
of lucid dreaming, though, right? Where it's you're dreaming.
well, I don't know. It says during dream sleep. And
Yeah,
it's
but there's a thing lucid dreaming where you're dreaming, and that's I dream when I dream it's lucid dreams, so I know I'm dreaming, and I can make myself wake up. It's an odd.
I've done that before too. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but I
called
think
lucid
what you're talking
dreams.
about is when you're in a deep sleep, where, I didn't realize that you're paralyzed like that.
I never knew that either. I didn't know you were paralyzed and you couldn't scream.
No,
That kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah. But it makes sense because a lot of times, when you're dreaming, you don't have sound,
Well, they say when you're sleeping, it's the closest you get to death because your body slows down to the point of being right there. So
And
it makes
does,
a lot of sense when you're in a deep sleep.
because once you are sitting up and screaming, you are already aroused and coming out of the dream sleep.
And
So
you go into the REM like numerous. I mean, you go up and down. So you're almost awake, then you're back down to deep sleep. So your brain's going through this cycle all night long. And you could have you've probably had it happen where you have a dream and it'll continue, and you can go back to sleep and it continues.
Right. I got that. Let me get back to this.
It's amazing how the mind works, especially with the fears and all of this. I mean, it's all in our minds, and it's just insane to me. I love it.
And I say that's one reason why you remember nightmares more than dreams. I do remember my nightmares more than I do my dreams.
I think most people would say they do.
Yeah, because you wake right up out of a nightmare. So you recall
Probably
it.
come up really quickly and don't even reach the light sleep. You just instantly are awake.
I've been awakened by nightmare where my heart was just pounding. And you're like, you're breathing like really heavy, and you feel like you're, I don't know.
It's like you're having an anxiety attack from a dream. I mean, it's so real when you're in a dream. It's real.
This is interesting too. This is scary, non-scary dreams don't wake you up.
That's why. Well, the only time you remember a dream is if you wake up in the middle of it. So if you're having a pleasant dream, the odds of you
and it's like, damn it! And that's the ones that are always trying to let me get back to it. Where was I?
No, that's true. When I fall back asleep, can I please continue that dream?
I always I feel then I get to talking to myself to where I'm like, okay, now where was I? This is what was happening, and then I'm trying to remember what was happening so I can dream it back.
They say that you can actually cause yourself to dream certain things if you focus enough and you think about it before you go to bed enough, and they say meditate. I've never been able to really meditate well, but
yeah, it's like subliminal messaging.
Yeah, they say that it's brain conditioning, I think is what it's called, and you can actually cause yourself to have certain dreams. But you gotta watch out, because if you're watching a horror movie and then you're trying to condition your brain, more than likely you're going to condition it to have a nightmare.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
this.
why you watch porn before bed.
No, the next thing.
That's a good idea.
The next thing is that women have more nightmares than men do.
Oh wow! Is it because we're?
It says this might, and they even did a research in England that found women have more nightmares than men. And it says this may be correlated to the finding that women also have more issues with anxiety, because that's what nightmares are. They're anxiety. So that does make a lot of sense, because women worry constantly. You know that. Women do worry a lot more than men do.
Women worry
I
everything.
exactly, Adam. I do have an article about dream catchers, but I don't know. It could be out because I do have my window open a little bit, and it is, it was raining, so that does tend to bring the crickets and the frogs. I thought that was funny. Yeah, and it says women usually report more emotionally intense nightmares than men, centering on fear, loss, and confusion.
That's probably because we're more emotional, I think. We have more, I think our fears are more, like our inner fears are more emotional based.
Right.
A man can be more logical and say, okay, I fear this and this is why. A woman just has these fears, and I don't think we fully comprehend all of our fears. I think we have an idea of some of them and where they came from, but
Right.
I think a lot of our fears are just completely emotional based because we don't think like men do, which
Right.
is not.
That's
It's not that you don't think like men do. It's the culture. I mean, if you open a magazine, you see some size 2, and a woman thinks, well, that's what I'm supposed to be, and they
Yeah.
fear not making that.
No, but a single size
You're supposed to be married by a
that's-
certain age.
That's
children by a
conditioned
certain-
at a very
Yeah,
early
not gonna
age.
make me a nightmare. You know what I mean? Seeing a size 2 woman is not going to make me a nightmare.
Maybe not you, but some people.
It's-
will.
That's it.
It depends. I mean, like if you're, let's say you're a young teenage girl, and and that's all you see is these beautiful models in magazines and on TV, and I mean it could cause a lot of emotional.
Right, but that's not
It
nightmare.
might. It's not. It
Yeah.
wouldn't cause a nightmare
Right.
about
Yeah, that's
a
what I'm
woman
saying.
being thin, but it might cause nightmares in your own mind because that's
Right.
just you're being emotionally conditioned to
Right.
think this is how I'm supposed to be, and
And
this
it
is what
does-
my life's supposed to look like.
Right? It does say that it can be a matter of perception because one person's terrifying nightmare can be another's wacky dream. And I've heard that because Mark does that with the falling. Like, we're terrified of that. He remembered he had one like that, and he laughed at it. He was laughing, and I was like, I don't see how can you laugh about falling? But he did, And it says nightmares are practice for the real thing.
What do you mean,
Sometimes I've done
practice?
that. I've done that too. I mean, it might
Oh,
not
yeah,
be.
Earl.
What's up,
Hey
Earl?
everybody, I'm
Hey,
doing pretty
Earl.
good. The doctor is in.
A
But
doctor
I'm
is
talking
in.
about-
Kitty, I didn't understand what you just said. Say
I
that
know.
one more time.
I know.
No, I didn't understand it even before everyone else said anything.
Nightmares
It's-
are practice for the real thing.
Okay, explain that to me.
Means that I've done this. Have you ever had a problem that you're trying to figure out
Okay.
and dreamt it? Because it actually happened to me one time that I was like worried about something, and it was constantly on my mind, and I kept dreaming about it until it finally happened. That's what I'm doing. It says it's a way of keeping the brain is keeping busy while it's trying to solve the problem. That's why you may dream about it. Haven't you guys ever done that?
Yeah, now I see what you're saying. Now I get it.
How about the other guys?
Oh,
I
I'm not
very-
a guy.
No, I'm saying, 'cause I don't hear Bailey.
Bailey!
I'm here.
I very rarely
Bailey
remember
is being
dreaming.
a cricket outside your window. That's what Bailey
Yeah,
is.
I'm the cricket. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean,
So we get
I
renamed Jiminy?
that.
Yeah,
Well,
call
you
me.
have-
Well, Jomini. Jomini. Cricket.
Germany?
Jomini cricket. That's me. Yeah.
Yeah, you keep having a problem. You have a problem, and you just dream about it over and over again, and eventually it works itself out. I mean, that does make sense, you know? And what better way than when you're dreaming? Because your body's at rest, you know? It's a perfect situation for that.
That makes complete sense. Because your mind is thinking about a certain thing all day long if you're worried about something, and then it's going to obviously be in your subconscious and go into your dreams.
Hey, it's like, wow, you know? Oh, and also,
what kind of things are you talking about?
what do you mean?
What kind of problems? What I mean is, you're talking about like
anything major. I mean, it could be anything.
Advanced differential calculus.
It can be school. It can be. It can be career related. It can be relationship related. It could be anything you're worried. I mean, women worry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, women worry.
I mean,
We worry about everything.
Anything that you haven't figured out when you're awake.
Women worry a lot because there's a lot placed on their lap there that they got to worry about. You got to be like this, got to do this, got to achieve this, got to achieve that.
Yes, we're just talking about that.
That's
from
why.
early life.
And that's why they say women dream more, because you're always worrying. But here's another thing we talked about. You can control your nightmares, by the way. It takes a lot of practice, and this is what we were talking about, the lucid dreaming.
Yes.
It's where it's where you're dreaming and control the direction of the dream. So if you don't like the way your dream's coming, you don't like that the monster is chasing you, then you can always change it to where you're chasing the monster.
Yeah. See, I can't do I can't do it to that extent, but I can just if I know I'm dreaming, which I usually do, then I can make myself wake up.
Yeah. Well,
I'll watch it from when I'm dreaming. I'm not myself. I'm watching. It's like I'm always watching my dreams. It's and then it's okay, time to wake up, and I'll wake up.
Have you guys ever dreamed about people that you don't even know? And you're like, why am I dreaming this? I don't even know these people.
Most of the dreams I had included people that I do know in awkward positions or situations, but that's pretty much about it. Some of them I don't really remember because I wake up, I'm like, whoa, that was that was something, and then I go about my day, my work, and all that shit. Then when I get home, I'm like, what the fuck was I dreaming about involving this person, that guy, this girl? What the fuck?
Right. I mean, they say, a lot of times they do this dream controlling with people with PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
That way they can control that terror.
Mm-hmm.
Because it says, you wake up in the middle of the night, rattled, heart pounding, with a vivid memory of a scary dream.
That's the fight or flight. You're laying in bed in fight or flight, anxiety, and God. So you're basically in fight or flight mode throughout an entire nightmare. If you think about it, your body is.
It's actually your body's way of dealing with the terror. If you think about it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
that
it could
make for very good sleep.
See what now?
And what?
That doesn't make for very good sleep. I mean, your body's not getting
Well,
rejuvenated the way it should.
Your body's in fight or flight mode. I mean, it's releasing chemicals. Your heart's pounding.
It's a problem. You have a problem that's plaguing you, and that's always on your mind. You're gonna have nightmares,
Yeah.
Or
it could be any problem.
It can also be caused by, and I always thought this was a myth, but it's actually not. You ever hear it's something I ate? If you eat spicy foods before bedtime,
that
can cause a nightmare.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
You said spicy foods?
Yeah. Spicy or rich foods can
my
induce
gosh.
nightmares in some people. Mm-hmm.
So if you eat some spicy chicken, you're gonna have a dream that a bunch of spicy chickens are gonna come after you with
laziness could
Okay.
cause.
No, but
Let's back up a second. Can we back up a
yes, go
second?
ahead.
What? What are
I
you
don't
gonna
think it's. I don't think it's so much having a problem that gives you nightmare. I think it's, if you've
It
got,
is. That's what you just said. I read about that. I just
you
read
don't
that.
know. Okay, yeah, you don't know what's wrong with your car. And
No.
that's maybe not
That
going to give you
could
nightmare.
actually.
If you've
that
got a
could
problem
actually
with your
do
wife
it.
cheating
If-
on you, that's going to be something that's going to give you nightmares.
Okay, Sanger,
It's
but
just-
it
it's how
depends
much you
on the
can-
situation.
Right.
Exactly what I'm saying.
It does depend
It
on
could be
the
about
situation,
stress
though.
at
Let's say
a job or something like that.
it could be anything that is on your mind. Let's say that your car isn't working and you have no way to get to the store to get food for your kids, or you can't bring your kids where they need to go, or
Or
I
you
mean,
want-
there's a lot of things that could be
Starving.
around that. It might not be the car itself. It's everything else that your mind pops up.
You might have a nightmare about.
Okay,
You know,
well, let's say your wife has a car too, so that's not an issue. It's just,
Now you're you're
This is
causing
why I don't
solutions to
do that.
problems now.
what?
doing this because
Oh God.
I'm just saying, just because you have a problem doesn't
No,
mean
that's
that you
not-
nightmare. It's what the problem, how the problem affects you. It gives you nightmare, in my opinion.
But usually,
serious.
sometimes it could also be, am I going to get laid off from work? I don't want to be unemployed. Am I going to be stuff like that? Issues with jobs, issues with
Anything,
Right.
anything that
Those
weighs
are
on your
big
mind
issues.
all day long,
I-
anything you think about all day long and worry about is going to make its way into your subconscious and can make its way into your dreams. That's all that we're saying right here.
yeah.
Anything
Right.
on your
I'm
mind.
just
So if
saying
you're
that-
having a great, wonderful day and nothing's wearing on your mind, the chances of you having a nightmare are probably a lot less than if you
Yeah.
have something weighing
Right.
on your mind that's just
right. If you have a
What
whole
I'm
bunch,
saying is, if your wife is cheating on you and that's your problem, that's going to give you nightmares. If I
Yes.
can't get past level 4
See,
of Final
there's
Fantasy
a difference. That's not
that's
a problem.
hey,
You should mention that,
That's not
guys.
an issue.
right?
Welcome
Guys.
to Jerry Springer edition of Pillow Talk.
Hold up, guys.
That will give you stress.
But I will say,
Anything that-
okay, you know what? I got time out, everybody. Time out.
Thank you.
I'm stepping in for a second here. Hold on.
He's
I gotta
putting
agree
us
with
in
what-
timeout. Shush.
Shush,
It's time
everybody.
out time.
Stop.
Really?
No, not you, Coco. I didn't mean you. Hold on, Coco. Coco, go out there. Good God. Never mind. Hold on. I gotta deal with Coco here. Coco, come on. Let's go. Okay, back to your fighting. I'll be right back. Coco, come on.
Saying anything, it's basically saying that anything that will cause you stress is going to come out in your sleep.
Okay,
Is that-
stress then is the issue, not
No.
necessarily just having a problem that you don't understand.
A problem is stress.
Okay, it could be either thing in my opinion, because
Right.
what I've learned about the mind is if you're dwelling on something so long, yes, it's going to make its way into your dreams.
Because
There's
what if,
also a good chance that's possibly some dreams can foretell something that's going on in your real life. Like the girl that took my V card ages ago, she was married. She had this dream and that her husband at the time was cheating on her. And she wakes up, she's like, "Get out of bed. Get
I've
out
done
of
that.
bed now." And the guy's like, what are you do? I'm sorry, I wasn't doing nothing. And it turns out he was cheating
Yep.
on this girl's later
Because
on.
You know what
you
that
can-
is, though? I mean, people have intuition, and if you even suspect
Yes.
something, she might have had a feeling that he was, and
Yes,
it went
always
into
trust
her
that.
dreams.
Yeah, your intuition, folks, is, by the way, is your built-in bullshit detector.
right?
Right.
Intuition
and
can
at that
also
point-
cause a lot of fears, because if you're not correct with your intuition,
You're going to
Then
be
you're fearing-
spazzed out of your mind.
then you're fearing a lot of stuff that needn't be feared. So,
Yeah.
That could also go into something like ESP, which is a whole other show.
yeah,
Oh, boy.
no. Intuition is different. It's just a feeling you get.
That ESP. That's not ESP.
Your gut feeling.
Yes, that's not
Yes.
ESP. I can explain to you what it is, but
Let's not do that on this show. I want to
It
get
would
through
take
the
a while,
fears.
I
And
know
I
that.
want to get through the superstitions too, because that's fun.
now, I mean, they're getting into the night terrors
Oh
that
God.
we're talking about, and it says although uncommon in adults, because mostly night terrors are kids,
Hmm.
but like they
That was
said,
fun.
when it says the heading on this is there are far worse things and than nightmares, and night terrors are one of them because it's not only scary for the kid, it's scary for the adult.
And isn't it? I mean, isn't the child? From what I experienced with my daughter, it seems like they're trapped in the dream. Because she'd be sitting up screaming at the wall, and she could see something we couldn't.
Yep, it says for starters, a child will be screaming. Usually,
it's
their
a
eyes
blood.
wide open,
Yes.
and they'll be sleeping.
And pointing. My daughter would be pointing and screaming, and
It's almost like they're sleepwalking, but
that's what I. Yeah.
Hmm.
It would
So
scare
what
the
can you
crap
do
out
Except
of
for
me.
a movie right there.
and they can't wake. Like I said, you can't wake them up.
Well, I would go over and put my arms around her, and she would slowly relax against
Right.
me. That was what I found.
But, I
But
mean,
you can't
some-
shake them.
No, right? You
I
can't
mean,
shake them and you can't wake up right.
So it's the same as sleepwalking. Basically, you don't want to wake them up too quick
Oh, no.
because my daughter never remembered her terrors. I mean, I would put my arms around her. She would relax against me. She'd look at me and say, "Hey, mommy," and it was like nothing had happened.
And that's what they say, unlike a nightmare where, the parents can wake them up and
Yeah.
they remember it. You don't remember night terrors.
I'm
Did she
glad.
grow out
I
of
mean,
that?
oh yeah. I mean, she was probably like two to 3 years old. She was very little.
I remember this one nightmare I had at my old house. I would dream and imagine all these mosquito, whole bunch of mosquitoes up above me on my by my bedpost. I mean, or best, or whatever you call the front of the thing where that's up against the wall. I think it is.
Headboard.
Yes, that is. I forgot of it. I imagine all these mosquitoes be right up there waiting to pounce on me at every moment. So I go to my ma's and my dad, they'd be sleeping on their bed. I'd be joining in on them, sleeping with them until everything was okay.
And do you know what the fear of mosquitoes? Well, the fear of insects is anophelophobia. So you might have that, Earl.
Well, not no more. And anytime mosquito just tries to come near me, I'll just go whack that bitch up.
Did you have a mosquito problem at the time?
No, but it was just back then. Whenever I got bit by a mosquito, I'd be scratching, you know, and I'd be like a pain in the ass to deal with. But now that I'm way older than I am, it's like, fuck it, dude. Like I said, if one tries to land near me, I'll go slam it up against the wall, motherfucker.
Well, it says,
I remember one nightmare I had where I was
Kitty.
only 12, 13.
Stop sign.
I had this dream that I was in a car accident and had shattered glass all over my forehead and face. I woke up, I was actually being attacked by ants.
Oh
Yeah,
my
just-
God.
So it was like real world transferred into the dream.
And that
Yeah.
will happen.
That's
That
my
does
fear.
happen.
What?
my fear is I can't finish a section.
Can't finish. she can't.
Fear
stop
of
talking.
interruption.
That's it.
I feel like it's quarters in a row.
Sorry, we're just trying to be involved here.
I think
don't know, but I'm saying, because I knew somebody's going to say, I thought you said you couldn't scream during the nightmare. And this is going to explain why in night terrors you can scream.
Oh,
It's-
please let me know because
It's-
that
Yeah. What now?
No, I was saying I want to know because because that must be the reason why you don't want them to remember a night terror. Is it different from an? I mean, how is it different? Do you know how it's different from a nightmare?
That the key difference between nightmares and night terrors is that they occur during different times of the sleep cycle.
Really?
Which is
Wow.
why, right, which is why you can scream at when you're having a night terror.
So you're not in REM deep sleep for a night terror?
Mm-mm.
Wow, that's I should have done some research actually because we
Wow.
went through this.
Well, actually, it does say, wait a minute, it says, while dreaming occurs during the REM sleep, okay, night terrors occur during stage 4 dream. Stage 4 sleep, which is the deepest stage. So, beyond REM, there is this 4th stage where you are, that might be where it must be where you're knocked out cold. You know, where you can't.
And the REM we're speaking of is rapid eye movement.
Yes.
That's where they got the name from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
So there's another stage that's in between, let's say,
well, I don't know if it's in between,
random eye movement one where you're moving up the cycle. Is it a deeper state then? Because I'm assuming it's the same place you are when you're sleepwalking.
Yeah, it says it is the deepest stage, so it's the last stage of sleep. So it must be
really
your sleep.
Really odd to me.
Anything. Mm-hmm.
It's really odd to me because if you think about it, we discussed REM, rapid eye movement, where you are paralyzed and you can't scream. And then if you go into a deeper state, and then you have the sleepwalking and night terrors. Which is really bizarre because you would think that you really wouldn't be able to move once you were in a deeper state.
Right. I mean,
that's like me being under hypnosis.
You know, have you ever had a dream so bad when you were a kid that you fell out of bed and you don't remember?
I've had dreams bad where I've found myself huddled in the corner of the bed. I've never fallen out of bed. I could have if I moved the other way, probably.
Like beat that fourth stage.
God.
Because it seems to happen because children are having trouble transitioning from this deep sleep stage to the rapid eye movement stage.
That's
so you're having
crazy.
A problem. Yeah, it's almost like coming backwards. Going, you're coming out.
I'm going to read.
Actually, really interesting.
I got to read you some lyrics here from a Twisted Sister song, which is about nightmares. Pretty interesting here. I remember having this album versus an imported and then the U.S. version later on. Here it goes. You tried to make it to the front. You're pinned against the side. A monster stands before you now. Its mouth is open wide. The lights go on, the night explodes, it tears into your mind. When the night does end, you'll come again, the blade is going to ride. I just figure, I must shout that because all this talk about nightmares reminded me of that song because that's basically what the song is about. So I had to throw that in there, guys.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they are... Nightmares have provided a lot of artistic things around.
So these night terrors, have they found the cause?
No, they don't know why.
Well, she just said it could be they're having an issue coming back.
Right, it's an issue
from deep sleep.
But what causes it? Are you talking like in the brain wise?
Oh.
They don't. Yeah, I mean, it's just something.
It has to be something. Yeah, it has to be something with a still forming mind because it's a child and you grow out of it.
Right. I mean, because very few people as adults have night terrors.
Oh, I would die if I had night terrors now. Good Lord. Could you imagine your anxiety? I would be afraid to go to sleep. There has to be a reason your brain, you grow out of this. There really has to be a reason.
You know, Freddy's come to mind with that.
Oh. Let's sing the
I
song.
mean, to me,
1, 2,
Yep. To me, that would be a night terror to me. You know what
That
I
is
mean?
a night terror. It is, and it's a lucid dream too, because you know you're dreaming and you know
Here's
he's
another.
there.
I gotta throw this in. You know the band Rush, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. On their album Hemispheres, they have a 9-minute instrumental called La Villa Stran. I guess it's a Strang Antio. I think it is. Correct me if it's pronounced it a different way. It's basically, according to this, it has 12 distinct sections.
Skinny puppies.
and a
Oh,
sub-
sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't know.
gosh.
I don't know where that came
Oh
from.
my
Sorry.
god!
I'm sorry.
Fear of God,
You're in
aren't
my mouth.
I have a fear of puppies. Oh, sorry.
you? Better have the fear of kitty.
Yeah, you better have a fear of cats.
Oh, I have. I have fear of kitty. Trust me, I do. Yeah. I'm feeling good right now too, so bear with me.
I'm
Right.
gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you.
You're gonna kill me, I know. Yeah. One thing
Anyway.
about I want to say one thing about the dreams and everything. Do you guys ever like when you watch a movie or watch something on TV or hear a song, and then when you go to sleep, you incorporate that in your dream? It's like you think about like you're in that movie or TV show, or whatever you watch, or whatever happened to you during the day.
I've done that dream. thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell?
That's why I always watch porn before bedtime.
Oh, God.
That's actually, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, no, but a comedy will suffice. You don't have to. A comedy could, it could brighten your mood, unless you really want to dream about
Yeah.
pornographic stuff.
I'm sending you something, Bailey, into your
All right.
Into
it's
his
that
box.
picture. It's that picture that I'd like you to put up.
Give it to me,
Because
kitty, in my box. Hold on. Let me
I
see.
think that picture that I just sent you personifies fear
You want me to?
Bailey has a
Okay.
picture in his box.
in his box.
You want me to show? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm gonna show that.
Forte.
Oh,
We were
it better
talking-
not be.
Too.
No.
The
No.
days. You know what that is?
It has the day of the
What?
It's a Mexican thing.
Oh, the
And
Day of the Dad is awesome.
Day of
I
the
love
Dead.
Oh
this.
yeah, and we know about that one.
Us Mexicans know how to party about dying.
I love those skulls that they
Mhm.
paint. I love them.
They're all
And-
over right now.
Oh,
When you go in the stores, it's beautiful.
Oh, I know. I mean, we're still doing okay on time with you, right?
With me?
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. I have till like 9:30. We have another couple hours.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to think. Ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
since the
trying to-
show started like at 6:15, we'll go till 9:15, 9:30. So yeah.
Well,
I'm
it's
enjoying
9 right now,
this, so
actually.
we're
9.
good.
I mean 9 my time, Pacific time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Remember,
well,
I'm
we're
in
all
Central.
there's 3 of us in Pacific. One is in Central and one is in Eastern.
Right. And we need somebody.
We need somebody from Mountain. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
any takers? Is anyone in Mountain Time?
Mountain.
Let's just confuse this all even more.
Or actually, if they did it right, you would be the closest to Mountain because you're in
Yes.
Nevada.
Yeah. If I was in Arizona, then I could be both. I could be Mountain and Pacific.
You could
Maybe
be
I'll have to
Bucky.
move. You could, because their time doesn't change. So sometimes they're Mountain, sometimes they're Pacific.
Do you guys see that
You-
picture?
You want to
Okay, hold on,
before I
let me
get
see.
confused? You'll get
Oh, I love this.
I
That's a
call
great
that
picture.
deadly kiss, death kiss, because it's the Day of the Dead skull, and she's
That's
kissing a skeleton.
Beautiful.
Wow.
I love that.
I can't
I-
save it, huh? Send it to me.
I'll give it to you.
I can send it to you. I can send it to you.
Yeah, give it to her. Kitty.
Some of these pictures. Kitty, you have some great
Okay.
pictures. I don't have any
Oh.
pictures on my computer.
I have a lot of gothic. I'm really into the gothic death thing. I'm like really dark.
No, but I love that. Those are the types of pictures I would.
Yeah,
And the one you have right now on Skype, that one
that's
is
a beautiful.
beautiful.
The Day of the Dead.
Okay, what-
That's really, yeah.
It-
Us
uh,
Mexicans really love celebrating that.
I'm gonna have to find out when exactly that is, so I can.
We should have a
Because-
special edition of Pillow Talk on Day of the Dead.
We all need to
That'd be
learn
fun.
Spanish by then.
Yeah, me too.
Yes! We
It's
all
gonna
need to
take
learn all
forever for me,
Spanish.
that's for sure.
And we all just have to speak only Spanish.
There's the Mortes. Haha.
Yeah, Dia de los
Day
Muertos.
is Dia,
Dia,
yeah.
Dia de
Yeah,
los
they-
Muertes.
Muert-
Yeah.
The
I can't
Muert-
say it.
Hey, it's your box
I
now.
can't roll my R's. It's terrible. I can't speak Spanish because I can't roll my R's.
The roll the hola.
You know how you roll your R's?
I
You
used
do
to.
I can't do that at all. So yeah.
Hey guys, I just sent a photo. Speaking of, I figure I'd send this since it's October. I consider this the greatest paranormal photo of all time. It's
Okay.
I think, yeah, you got to definitely show this to everyone watching.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, we were talking about dream catchers. I've
I've always had one.
Yeah, I remember hearing about those as well.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, you know, because I do have Native American, and Mark has Native American in his family too. So we do have Dreamcatcher in the window. You're supposed to put them in the window because that way.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just realized mine's gone. I think my cat tore it up.
Yeah,
That has
either
to be
that
bad.
or above your bed because that way. But it, you know, it's to they hang them over cradles for protection.
Yeah.
And actually, from Lakotas, they actually make them out of handmade willow
Oh wow.
loops, and then it has the net, and then they feather.
That's the picture right there.
Which one? The one I just sent?
Yeah. Is that it's showing right now?
I don't see it right now. Remember, it's a
Yeah.
7-second delay.
Well, how do I? Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
See,
that is
and pictures like this make me kind of cringe though because you never know if they're real.
Or doctors. Photoshop.
Yeah, you can do so much stuff with a picture, but if it is real, that's creepy
It
as
is
hell.
real. It's
If
from
I walked,
it's from 1936.
There,
It
you know,
is-
there is a difference between spirits and ghosts.
Mhm.
You know that?
explain that.
That spirits are you know, they're disconnected from the body, but ghosts are trapped. They're usually, you know, spirits can move on to the after, you know, beyond where they're supposed to go. Ghosts, that's why they haunt
Certain areas.
right, because they're trapped there.
Mhm.
That's why.
Yeah. The white lady of Belle Isle. The lady in white in Belle that's located in Belle Isle, Michigan.
Right, that's
Detroit,
why they're
Michigan.
so sad. You know,
Yeah.
they're sad because they can't move on. It's like being in limbo for
So
you
what
know.
would you call like that? How they say the Amityville Horror House has the
Demonic
stigma.
house.
That
Well,
is a whole
spirit or ghost though, because it has to be.
Demon.
That's a demon,
Demon.
so that would be a spirit because a demon would be a spirit,
That-
right?
that is some evil shit going down.
Evil, yeah,
Pardon the French there, but I mean it's usually something really evil.
Right.
I mean,
Ah,
if you want to believe, I mean, some
Hey,
of that
guys.
is fake.
Is there
They
any way
fake
we
it.
could put this photograph I sent on the screen here?
it is on the screen.
It is the
No,
screen.
No, I don't see it.
It is. There's a
Yeah.
double one. There's the
You
Day of
have
the Dead and
Might have to
Refresh.
refresh it.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce this. I hope forgive me for butchering it. But Dreamcatchers originated with the Ojibwe people and were gradually adopted by some neighboring nations through intermarriage and trade. I know, Dick. And my is one of them all. Because I'm like, you see, I got big balls.
At least the ghost is wearing something. It's not like
Yeah,
I mean, you never see like a
naked.
a picture like this type of a picture where it looks like there's a sheet or something over or there's something covering. It could be a nun for all I know. It could be in a convent. But I'm just saying you never see a picture like this where it shows there's I don't know, where it's not
I think I would be naked.
That would be interesting. A kitty, you're gonna come haunt me naked. That'd be really cool. I'd be like, oh hi kitty.
Yeah, I can see it now. I had to put on a different put on a different tab of YouTube and put it on. I don't know what's with the other tab.
Because this is what I really want to do. Maybe like I don't know. Are you guys available on Halloween?
What day does it fall on?
Tuesday.
What day?
It's on a
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I'll be here.
You will be?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Sounds
be
good.
here.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
trying
think
to
we
see if
should
there's
have an
a-
old-fashioned Halloween like show where we discuss like our favorite monsters.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Because
Yeah.
favorite candies, favorite
Favorite horror
costumes.
movies, favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so. We can discuss Halloween memories and stuff.
Yeah, like
Songs,
Everybody has
movies,
crazy
stuff.
Halloween
Yeah.
memories.
Story. Everybody has a favorite
Ooh,
ghost. You know?
ghost stories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I
like
can drop that. I can drop about a half a dozen books full of monsters, and probably another 24 PDFs.
no, we're not talking about D&D. That is not a monster. What the hell is that?
Oh, there's a dick pic. It's a dick pic for you, Adam. There you go.
There you go, Adam, my friend.
Are you
Oh.
happy?
Oh,
We did it. You did it just for you.
Like they're big boobies.
This is the funniest looking balls I've ever seen.
It looks like a torpedo.
It looks like, or a weird looking banana. I don't know.
Never I don't
Looking
Oh,
well.
fuck.
So now the term "this guy is a dick" has a new meaning now.
Yeah.
He is the
I
dick.
don't think it's circumcised either. I don't think he's cut. It don't look like it, does
I
it?
don't know. To me, it looks like about $3 with
Oh,
spec.
Adam is very happy. Look.
Yeah, I'm glad I can make you happy,
It is
Adam.
very big.
Mm.
I'm gonna make you even more happy right now. Hold on.
Oh no.
Mama.
As long as you don't put "follow me" on there.
Okay, I will. Hold on.
You don't.
Don't do that one right after this crazy
Here you
pic.
go,
I'm
Adam.
just- I'm gonna
I
have
dedicate
nightmares.
this to the UK and to Adam.
An unhappy whale?
God, Star Wars here.
This is,
I like that description. It does.
this is for you, Adam.
You do know that I am reading some of the part of the
We're
Dreamcatcher.
supposed to be on. Yeah.
Oh
That's,
God! No, we are not getting political.
no. Adam
No.
said to send him a picture of Trump, and that would do it.
No, I'm sorry. Hey, come on.
Hey, no.
That's a dick. Look it. There's balls and all.
I
Yeah.
know.
Okay,
but
let's get back to the Dreamcatcher. Stop
Yeah,
it!
that's
Hey!
drop the political stuff.
political.
Really, get rid of it.
All right, hold
Yeah.
on.
So who
Erase.
if Trump? So in that case, who's going to be the pussy?
No way.
Ooh.
Oh, stop it.
Kim
Let's
Jong.
Stop this. Stop.
Just for the record, we're all Trump fans. This is all in humor. We all voted for him and support him.
I didn't.
I How do you know? We all
I-
voted for him and for him.
I didn't vote. I didn't vote for anybody. So,
I respect him. So, you know what I mean?
like I
respect
said
him.
before, I'll just say that one thing: political. We were either screwed with Hillary or Trump. So either way, we were going to be fucked anyway. So it doesn't matter.
I'm saying, you know.
But you didn't vote at all.
Nope, I
we
didn't-
but we
I
would have
didn't- I didn't
but
vote.
we
at all.
would have been worse with Hillary.
I
Way
did vote
worse.
for Trump, I have to say.
Mhm.
Because I did not want Hillary.
I didn't want either. So you know. But
No, Hillary to
None
me
of
was
us.
the worst. The worst.
all right,
I'm
let's get
sorry,
back. Let's
Katie.
get back on.
Crooked
Okay, go ahead,
as
Kitty.
fuck.
I'm really
really
enjoying
don't like
this
Trump. I don't
topic.
like I don't like. I know I can never finish one.
I know.
Read. Definitely, you should probably check out the Clinton Deadpool list of all the
Okay.
people that have died
Okay.
under the Clinton. Okay.
All right, guys, back on
Enough.
topic.
Oh, we can talk about the superstitions. How about that? Because we all have grown up with superstitions.
Ah,
Right?
yes.
And it says it is a belief practice that is irrational.
I don't believe in superstitions, by the way.
It's an example. It
I
arises
look-
from ignorance, misunderstanding of science or casualty, a positive belief in fate or magic, or fear of that which is unknown. So it fits right into what we're talking about, you know?
So a fear of the unknown would be a superstition. Okay.
That's where the superstitions come from. You know,
That makes sense, yeah.
like,
But superstitions are all passed down, and they're different for each
Right.
country.
What about-
so
what about-
it's neat. I mean, superstitions span from.
right. And it also says that it refers to religious beliefs or actions arising from irrationality. You know, like when, you know, you don't walk under ladders. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like that, you know?
You don't step on cracks. You don't
Yes.
open an umbrella indoors. You don't
Have
spill
that.
the sun.
Too.
I'm like,
Or
I
if
used to get
you-
in so much
someone-
trouble. I liked
Yeah.
umbrellas.
I
My
did
mom,
too.
when I first bought my first house, she had to come and sweep salt out the door because that was something that she said you do to purify the doorway
Right.
to the house. It was you swept, and you had to have a broom. Every new house, you had to have a broom. You had to have. There were certain things you had to have when you moved in. You could not
By
move
the
into
way-
your home until you had certain items.
By the way, we got to throw this one in. There was saying that if someone sweeps your feet by accident, you'll go to jail, and to prevent that,
Really?
you had to spit on the broom.
I have not that
Yes.
one.
All heard
Oh,
this,
fuck.
That would.
you know, I know you all have heard the saying, you know, your ears burn when somebody's talking about you.
Right.
Oh, and then what's the
Yeah.
other one?
Yeah, I
When
remember
someone
that.
walks over your grave? I don't understand that one. Someone just walked over my grave.
You gotta
They get-
chill.
Is that the chill? And it makes it. I always look at them funny. Like, how did they walk over your grave? You're standing here.
Or, you know, I've
Oh.
had happen where your palm itches and it means money.
Oh, yeah.
coming.
My mother does all of these.
Mhm.
My hands are itchy. Oh, you're gonna win. We should go buy a lottery ticket. No,
You
mom.
know.
Look.
Oh, I remember that one.
Or, you know, you've heard the term knock wood.
Yep.
With
I
knock on
do
wood.
that still.
Uh-huh.
I still totally believe in that one. If I say anything, then I'm like, crap. Where's some wood? I need to knock on wood. Where's some wood?
Or how about this one? See a penny, pick it up, and all the day you will have good luck.
It has to be on. It has to be
It
heads
has
up.
to be heads
Yeah.
up. And
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
also,
never knew that
if
one.
you
Yeah.
see the penny and it's heads down, you turn it over so the next person who sees
Right.
it sees it
Heads
heads up and gets the luck. Then you both have luck. That's what I learned.
And
No,
I
from
know
what
you
I
guys-
heard, you to get it either way because you get the old luck to yourself, you know.
Nope.
Not if it's not heads up. You don't want to
Right.
pick up a penny that's tails up.
I never
It's
knew
up.
all that one. No.
Yep. I know you guys know about, you know, if you spill salt, I figured out
Put it
it's
over your shoulder.
the left shoulder.
Just watch.
It
watch
is the
who-
left, huh?
Yep. Just watch
Does
the
it,
guy
does it say
behind.
why, Kitty? Why it's the left
Oh,
shoulder? Or I
then-
wish it would give some kind of explanation.
Yep. I was always taught that. I mean, my
Same
grandmother
thing
always
with
taught
her,
me.
but throw it over the right shoulder.
Okay.
Okay.
I've always done it with the. I've always seen it with the left.
Oh.
And my grandmother used to tell me that it would, blind the demon, because with her being Irish, that's why you always, the Irish blessing. Have you ever, may the road always rise up to meet you, and you always keep the devil behind you. That's why you throw it over your left shoulder, because that way it blinds the demon.
That's what I saw on YouTube. Is what she not on YouTube, on Wikipedia is what she just said. What I heard when I was a kid was that the devil was OCD, and if you throw the salt over there, he's got to stop and count every little grain, and you can get away or whatever.
I think I've heard Sanger's version somewhere in the past, but I don't think I've heard. I might have heard both versions, but I don't know. I've never asked anybody why. I've never said, why do you throw salt? Besides, like I said, I don't use a lot of salt, and if I spill it, I don't throw it over my shoulder. So I've never believed. There's certain ones, like knock on wood, I do that. But there's other ones,
I mean,
no.
You guys
cross themselves on certain occasions.
Yes, my father does that all the time.
That can be viewed as a superstition.
That's not. I don't think that's a superstition. I think that's like a religion. I don't know, a religion.
No, that really is, because if someone says it's kind of like the knocking on wood thing. I think for my dad, because if he says something or if someone says something to him, he'll do the sign of the cross. Yeah,
we always said, if we were talking about the dead or something, God rest her soul or something like that, you always say.
That's very true.
Uh-huh.
No, that's very true, because my dad also used to do the sign of the cross every time someone mentioned death.
Right. You guys know why? Like, have you ever seen somebody that has the horseshoe over their door or over a stable's door?
Yeah.
You know why it's turned up?
So the luck doesn't run out.
Yeah. You always have to put it up. You never put the horseshoe down, because
I didn't know that was the reason.
Mm-hmm. And of course the four-leaf,
interesting.
The four-leaf clover. I never.
There you find a pot of gold. I want a pot of gold, so I'm looking for that four-leaf. And the end of the rainbow. If they say you can find the ends of the rainbow, you do find a pot of gold.
But to find that, you have to catch the leprechaun.
Oh, good lord! I'm not going out leprechaun hunting.
Oh god!
I'll just catch you, Kitty.
Leprechaun. He has to tell you where the pot of gold is.
I remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows that one.
Kitty, where's the pot of gold?
Okay, I don't know whether this is a superstition or just a saying.
I'm still looking for the bowl of Lucky
the pot
Charms.
Of gold is probably just a saying. It's probably not. I mean, that's probably not a superstition.
That's not I'm thinking of. It's one of the oldest ones that everybody knows, and I don't know whether you consider superstition or just a saying. An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Oh yeah, remember hearing that many times.
That's a proverb. I think they call that.
Yeah, I
do.
Yeah.
Well, okay, whatever you want to call it, yeah.
Right. I mean,
I think it could have been a superstition for a long time. I think it came from somewhere.
Like,
it came from somewhere.
It's like this thing about the early bird catches the worm.
Remember that as well. Yep.
But I've never heard of this one saying white rabbit on the first day of each month. I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
I had never done that, but I do know everybody knows about bad luck, about breaking the mirror. You don't break
the mirror. It's bad luck.
Put what up, Adam? What did Adam say? Put it up. Put what up? What I miss?
No, don't. You don't want to put it up. This is probably one of those pictures you had just had up. We don't want those anymore.
You're gonna have the fear of the kitty.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of Lucky Charms, I was gonna put a picture of it right now just for fun, and I found this. I had never heard of these two. Let me know if you guys ever had these. Because I'm a big Lucky Charm fanatic, but I never heard of these two before. Have you?
Yeah.
Any of you guys ever have these two? I'm like,
Oh, they're cereals?
yeah, check this out. I never knew they had them.
See.
They probably don't anymore, but
Yeah.
I never had.
Ooh,
I
have
never heard of
seen
those.
chocolate or berry.
I never seen those.
That's
Oh.
oh,
I've seen
Oh,
the chocolate
we don't
a couple
have
of
those
times.
here.
Yeah, we don't have them here either.
They used to. I don't know what, you know.
It's not a Pacific Coast thing, Bailey.
Yeah.
Finger, have you seen them?
There
I'm
are-
sorry, you're Pacific.
I've-
too.
I've seen the chocolate one
I
a couple
don't
of
eat
times.
those things.
You don't eat cereal?
You
Yeah, I
haven't
eat
seen
cereal,
them, though?
but even
Oh,
even as a
dude,
small
you're missing
child,
out.
Oh, yeah.
I preferred like Wheaties or Rice Chex. I didn't eat the
Wheaties.
Really?
Right?
sugar-coated sugar bomb cereal.
I love
Oh, that was a-
marshmallows.
I
in
love.
my
Yeah, I could eat the
cereal.
marshmallows.
did
I would
I.
always eat the marshmallows by
Crunchy.
themselves.
Yes.
I would.
Wheaties.
Okay.
So by the
Or-
time anybody
or-
else got to
or-
the cereal, it would just be the oat, all the
Yep.
marshmallows.
We're
would be
getting
the-
so much trouble.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll be
back
able-
on topic. Sorry, Kitty.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Did we lose Kitty?
No, I'm trying to figure
Oh.
out which when he's. No, one of you guys. No, what is it? No, one of you guys won about putting the horseshoe up.
My mind went
Hey.
elsewhere.
Oh, I think he was talking about the horseshoe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he says in the
Up.
The horse?
Can't put the horseshoe down because the luck will run out.
See, I don't believe in any superstitions, so that's just me.
none.
Uh-uh.
You don't believe in like knocking on wood?
No, I don't
or
believe in
not
any of
walking
that.
ladders?
I
So
don't
there
believe
you-
in any of that.
Because
I never really done any of that stuff myself.
I'll walk
bring
under
back-
a ladder. I'll Black cat, I'll-
won't.
Yeah. What about
If I
I'll
spill-
cross the black
If I
cat.
spill salt, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna put it over my shoulder. I don't believe in any of it. I mean, I know superstitions exist, but I just don't believe in them personally. I've never.
yeah? Like, what about
a lot of people don't?
what about Friday the 13th?
I don't believe in that either.
I don't
thought
believe
you-
Friday the 13th.
I thought you did.
I did.
I thought you
did.
you know,
I don't believe in any of it. I don't believe in. But like I said, I know they exist. I just don't. I've never. You know.
Now, I have heard this one: a bird in the house is a sign of death. If a
Yes,
bird comes
and-
in your house.
Oh.
My mother always says a bird when a bird hits your window, like
A
it runs
winder.
into your window.
I
A what?
wonder.
A winder, sorry. a wind door? Is that what?
That's what-
Window, yeah.
Where
Is that
that
your
happens
accent?
here.
That my mother always says that's a sign of death as well, or bad
Okay.
luck.
No,
There's
the
symbols for everything. I'm like, no, it means that the bird was flying and didn't realize there was a window there. It's a clean window.
Alright.
No.
Guys,
It's-
I just put another paranormal photo.
I see it. That one's insane.
You want me to
Yeah.
show it?
Yes,
They're
definitely.
always the older pictures. The older pictures pick up all this.
Yes.
Hey, Marvin, how are you, bud?
Hey,
Hey,
Mar,
Mark,
what's
what's
up,
up,
my
dude?
brother?
See ya.
He'll pop in and say it's a little Suzuki gun #1. Then he'll. We got 10 people watching. We're doing really okay. 9.
Alright,
We're doing good,
alright.
Kitty.
All right.
But that actually did happen here when we first moved here. A bird did come through the house. And my brother-in-law
Is there any superstition when a bird takes a shit on your vehicle or all over your?
Is that Thomas Edison?
supposed to be good luck when it.
I
when
don't
it-
think it was. I don't
It's
know
supposed to be
who it
good
was.
luck if a bird shits on
Okay,
you.
is
Kinda
it just-
looks like it.
Is it bad luck or
Heard
good?
that one?
Okay,
It
I'm
might be
sorry,
good
but this
luck.
picture looks photoshopped to me. I'm sorry.
Oh.
What do
Well,
you
it's
think?
from the 1930s, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, I believe in.
I-
I
Oh,
do. I do
they-
believe in all that. So yeah,
I believe
Yeah.
in spirits and ghosts.
I do.
But
too.
I mean, they
I
could
haven't
take
seen it on a
pictures from the
screen
30s,
yet, by the way.
and I haven't either. But they can take pictures from the 30s, and I mean, of course, an older picture showing a spirit is going to look more authentic
Yeah.
and more it cause more fear in somebody than a newer picture just showing you know how the newer pictures you just see the little beam of light.
Yeah.
And
You
a
know,
little orb
speaking of
of
that,
light.
you know all those shows on
And
TV.
Those are called orbs.
You know all those
And
paranormal.
it's
I'm
not
sorry.
an
Go ahead.
orb. It's not a spirit. It's a freaking fluke in the camera and the lighting.
No, yeah, on those TV shows they have about ghosts. You know, all of them are fake. You know that, right?
Oh, the
But
ones who
they
go
could have faked that
Ghost
picture so
Adventures.
easy.
Yeah, Ghost Hunters. All those shows are fake. You know they do all.
I hate the
yeah.
ghost. That ghost hunter's
It's
guy.
gonna-
Is that the one who like threatens the ghost? Come
Uh-huh.
and get
Yeah, all
me.
that shit is fake.
I hate him.
All those shows are fake. I mean, I believe in ghosts too, but all those shows are fake. You know that.
You know, it's kind of funny.
Was kind of Goose
I'm
Radio.
thinking about that one guy from Ghost Adventures. Like, oh, wow, oh shit. Oh,
Sounds like
wow,
you're having an
shit,
orgasm there, Earl. Jesus.
No, I'm talking about that one guy there.
You're gonna make some ghost horny over there.
You're
Well,
gonna
I
talk about
believe
spirits
on it,
tonight.
yeah.
You're gonna have some good dreams.
Yeah, you're gonna have some good dreams tonight, Earl.
Okay, go. I'm sorry, Kitty.
I'm sorry,
I-
kid.
It
Yeah.
wouldn't be hard to. It wouldn't be hard to fake that bottom picture at the time. Just
I don't
paint
know.
paint the camera's lens a little bit. To take the picture and wipe the paint off.
Yeah, that's easy. You could do that.
I mean, I've always wanted to do something like. I know that there are haunted spots around here.
Uh huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we got them out here in San Diego. A lot of places have that.
You know, especially in like
Let me ask you guys. You guys believe in UFOs? I saw one when I was a kid.
I believe in them.
I
I've yet to see any, but I used to watch a lot of UFO movies and shows.
Yeah, I
There
saw
was
one.
you
when I was-
remember a show called Project UFO? It came out in 78, 79. It was the
I was
guy
like
behind
3
it
years
was
old. Oh.
the guy behind it was of course Jack Webb, the guy behind Dragnet.
I remember In Search of.
Oh fuck yeah, with Leonard Nimoy when he had that we was sporting that
Me.
mustache.
That scared. That music always scared me, especially that. You know that. Oh, it scared me
Yeah,
because I remember. You know,
Oh, you know what? You also we gotta mention
Hmm.
the audio recordings of Bigfoot.
Oh god.
Sleeping out. No.
The audio recordings of Bigfoot.
Yeah,
What do they
Yeah,
do? A
that's-
sit down interview with him?
They
no,
sit and they
no.
think it's
Basically,
they're hearing Bigfoot.
3
I,
minutes.
Do you know
When
how
they
fake those
type it
probably
in
are?
Too.
I know.
Look it up on YouTube. There's one video, about 14-minute video of a couple and their dogs stuck on some roadway in the forest somewhere, and you hear this whoa, whoa, way in the background, 2 of them, and the guys are, and man and wife is like
They just automatically
come
say
on,
it's
you gotta call. I
Bigfoot.
gotta
That's
call bullshit.
Bigfoot. I know what Bigfoot
Yeah.
is. Like, it's not a bear. It has to be Bigfoot.
It's not a bear. It's Bigfoot. Yeah.
exactly.
I don't
No
know.
bear would make that noise.
No,
And
it's
there's
cougar.
also
Oh, that picture freaks me out. I
Yeah, I
can
know,
see
I'm
the
so-
eyes now
Yeah,
watching.
I'm sorry.
it.
I'm taking it off. I know. I saw it.
which one? Yeah.
I swear to God,
One-
can you
one
see
on
the
the right?
eyes there?
Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna.
Yes, the one on the right. The more I look at it, the more I see.
Let
of
me see.
the
I didn't
person.
see the eyes. Hold on.
You can't
Look.
see the eyes right there.
What on the lady on the staircase, right? Or on,
Yes.
Oh yeah, I see him now.
brown
The
lady.
I was looking at it, the more I was seeing it, I'm like, this is freaking me out. I'm getting really scared.
Hold on, Sam. It's,
yeah. By
it's
the way,
coming
that
for
is
you.
the
It's what?
Stop it. It's already a show about fear. You
It's
guys,
that-
I have to.
Come on,
Stop it!
it's doing the jig for you.
You were
It's getting jiggy with it. Come on.
You know what I love when they do
Come on, it's
this
dancing for you. Come on.
What the fuck?
They want to
Dude.
set all the cameras to take, to capture something, and when they
Hang up and disappear.
go and look at it, it's never there.
It's doing the Roger Rabbit. Look at that. It's doing the Roger Rabbit. Here we go.
You know what I mean?
Doing the Macarena.
Have
Oh,
you noticed
I
that?
did not know ghosts can
oh
twerk.
shit! I fucked up.
Oh, man.
OBS here.
Did he say that? Because Bailey
know.
is totally
Hold on.
distracting me with a dancing freaking
Yeah, my
spear
OBS
on
got
the
all-
stairs.
Okay.
Okay,
there
That's
that's
my
enough.
Bailey,
Okay.
Bailey, you should have done that with the guy in the blow up dick costume.
Let's not
Oh.
do it with anything. Let's get back to the show.
guy. I'm
All right.
haunting y'all. I'm telling you, I'm haunting y'all.
You're horny?
We know.
Kitty,
Oh,
you, Kitty, you're already, Kitty, Kitty, you know I love you, but you already haunted me already. Just,
I'm telling you, no, it's going to be worse. You're not going to get a moment's peace. I'm telling you.
okay.
I'm going to interrupt you guys.
I second that, John Trenway. It's man, bear, pig.
You mean red corn?
No, it's a cougar. You know what I'm
Kitty,
saying?
you're
It's
a
mountain
cougar.
lion.
It's man, bear, pig.
Oh, by the way, I gotta
Business
throw it-
thing as man, bear, pig.
There is
No.
no big
Oh,
Bigfoot. And they've. How many things have they debunked without
we
debunked
don't
with
have
it?
Bigfoot. We don't have
Guys.
Bigfoot here. We
I
have
know.
Mothman.
You have
We have
who?
Mothman. We have Mothman.
Alcor-
How about the Loch
Alcor
Ness
says
monster?
Oh,
How
Loch
about Santa
Ness.
Claus?
Oh, look
We-
at see
Yeah.
now we're getting deep. Now we're
Yeah.
getting really deep.
We have Mothman. We have Mothman in West Virginia.
Oh
And
yeah, I remember that. The Mothman prophecies,
Mothman?
that movie with Richard Gere.
yeah, it's actually in it's a little bit away from us.
Yeah, we
where-
got Tommy, so that's a pretty big.
But
yeah.
there is a
By the way, you got to give me props for what I did on Monetize This.
We're
I
gonna
didn't-
talk
I-
about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk
after
about-
we
yeah,
get
we'll-
to
yeah,
our
let's-
topic,
yeah.
girl.
We're gonna
I
stay on
know.
topic
I
here,
know.
Earl. Yeah, you
So
know.
we're
I
gonna
know.
stay right where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that.
Yeah,
I had
we
to
gotta-
throw that in.
Yeah, well, I said Tommy, so you know I can't.
No, but I do want to know what happened later, but we're gonna
We-
stick with what we're talking
Oh,
about.
Yeah, back
okay,
on
I will.
topic. Okay, go ahead, Kitty.
All right.
Kitty, go ahead, Mike.
Hey, when you said Nessie, we used to have in Maryland. We used to have chess. That was
And it was in a lake.
it was something like the Loch Ness monster, but it was in the Chesapeake Bay.
Oh,
But the Mothman, they actually do have a statue to this.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know it was a real thing. I knew there was a movie, Mothman. I didn't know it was a real
Yeah.
thing.
the Mothman
But-
prophecies from 2001
Yeah.
starring Richard Gere.
If, do me a favor. Look up Mothman in West Virginia and see if you can get a picture of it.
See, Adam just said in chat his mom works in a place that is haunted by a little boy.
I would love.
I lived in a place that was haunted by a little boy in my apartment. No, my first house actually. The one my mom swept the salt out the door. You know? It really worked.
The
Okay, wait, Kitty, you want me to look for a picture of what?
the Mothman
The moth?
in West Virginia.
Okay.
And you will see. It's a very big legend around here.
All right.
The only problem I have with it, and I tell people all the time, is that all the people that claim to see the Mothman have had drinks.
He
They were
looks like
drunk.
a superhero.
He does.
He looks like a superhero. I love the statue. God, it's Mothman. You don't know if he's coming to hurt you or save you. You really don't.
Yeah, you better swat his
I
bitch
just-
ass. You better swat his bitch ass away, Earl.
I mean,
By the way, I just added another photo of this guy as well.
Hold on, guys. I'm trying to add everything.
I know that here they have a mental institution that closed down that's supposedly haunted, and I think there's a prison that's haunted.
Yeah, my dad used to work at a mental institution, and one time I went with him when he went to go pick up his paycheck, and I went walking around the whole area. It was interesting.
I would love to go to, a closed down, like also they like the sanitariums that they used to send people with tuberculosis and things like that. It always seems like these hospitals and things like that always are haunted.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh, the old sanitariums have a really big, and really old mental institutions. Yeah. Because
it's
when
hard. It freaks you out a little bit, but I've always been taught not to fear the dead. I don't fear ghosts.
How about The Walking Dead?
I don't fear.
I don't fear ghosts.
Hey,
If
no.
The Walking Dead, I'd be scared. I don't fear ghosts.
The dead can't hurt you. It's the living you have to. Yeah, there's the Mothman.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh. superhero or demon? I don't know.
Who knows?
Are you coming to save?
But
Maybe he's a super.
God, he's-
Maybe he's a super demon.
it kills me that all these people, all the people have seen them. They're
Oh,
always
look,
these-
there he is on the bridge.
Yep.
You see him on the bridge? That's him.
That's him.
That's not some crazy lunatic just climbing the bridge. That is
It could be.
Mothman,
It
of
could be a
course.
lunatic. You never know. Come on.
That's what I was saying. It is a lunatic. It's not Mothman. I'm like, it could not obviously be a lunatic climbing to the top of the bridge.
It could be.
It has
Yeah,
to be
I see that
Mothman.
I'm seeing
There's
that
no
as
other
well.
option.
I
Right,
just added, by the way, it just added something else regarding this thing there. And another photo I gotta put up.
All right.
He's
hold on.
kind of very ripped, isn't
You
he?
guys are keeping me busy tonight. I'm getting drunk.
And it's daytime. Most moths come out at night.
Right. Well, this is Mothman.
I don't know about this
Probably can't tell
Mothman.
the-
People
Does he-
really believe
he-
in Mothman?
Is he married? Does he have a moth woman, a moth wife, and moth
Moth
kids?
woman? Moth.
No, you have. I mean, if you ask anybody in West Virginia,
Do they have
yeah.
moth
They
moth
believe
sex?
I mean, look at him. He's ripped.
Do
Look
they
at that.
make
So people
Do they
believe it?
do moth
I mean, it's...
porn?
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
come
do
on,
they-
I'm trying to ask Kitty a serious question.
Yeah,
So
Earl,
people
shut up. I'm just
really...
joking. I'm just
Oh,
joking.
Bailey, it's you too.
Oh,
And
okay.
you're already in trouble for that damn picture floating around there. So I would watch yourself.
I
So
don't know. I mean,
People
he's always-
really believe in
Yep.
Mothman? I mean, they... Good lord.
I think it's like Bigfoot. It's a big myth. People want to believe it.
But I mean, it
Okay.
just boggles my mind the things that people will...
Oh, do people? I mean,
Okay.
I know.
Seen it.
Kitty,
I mean,
tell them the rest of the story.
what rest of the story? I only know that
The Mothman
everything-
was seen from November 12th, 1966 to December 15th, 1967. This isn't like Bigfoot where every year a dozen people come by and say they saw him. This thing hasn't
Oh,
been
God,
seen
Haley.
in 50 years.
Maybe not. They have.
Maybe nobody's said anything about it.
But listen, but you know what though? Bigfoot doesn't have a fucking statue, does he?
No. And the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot.
Billy.
Yeah, Bailey, this is getting... Come on. Put the beer away. Put the picture away with the beer.
Billy.
I will. It's on a delay here. It's cool.
Yeah, right. My ass.
It's on a really long delay. It's going to be in the next
There's a
hour.
delay here. I'm
My
already stopped
computer's
already.
delaying.
I stopped already a few
Let's
minutes
break-
ago. I told you. See?
I'm gonna break out into song here.
Are you?
Twerk that ass, you go sleep, bitch. Twerk that ass, you go sleep, bitch.
Oh God. Okay. I'm done.
Watch a brown lady twerk.
I really do. I think I would love to go and visit a haunted asylum. I really would.
Oh,
I would love to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I don't do haunted houses.
I'm
I
not-
did go on. The Queen Mary is supposed to be haunted, and I did stay on that one. And oh my God, the craziest thing happened. We went into our room, and we closed and locked our door, the door to the room. So we're sitting there just, I don't know, going through luggage or something, and we look up, we hear a creaking, and the door is opening. And it's opening slowly. And then it stops, and then it closes a little bit slowly. And I'm like, do they do this on purpose so you believe it, or is it really haunted? I mean, do they plan certain things to happen?
I don't know. I mean,
Because it was just, the Queen Mary. That was that big warship, I guess. It was a warship.
No. Queen Mary,
Was-
I thought it was a cruise liner. Or
Was
maybe
it
that
a
was,
cru-
yeah, I'm
and then
pretty sure it was a cruise-
it
Kiwi
sunk.
too. That's a Kiwi too, though,
They-
isn't it?
They did use it to take troops from America to Europe during World War II, I believe. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a cruise liner. It wasn't like a battleship or anything.
Well, they take you on a tour, and there's supposed to be little kids' footprints around the pool. Like if you go swimming, you'll see them, and they'll appear, and it's just there's so many crazy things.
Yeah, the thing
That's
of
the closest I'll ever get going to anything haunted.
yeah, the
Oh,
asylum
Jesus. This is haunting.
is
Mhm.
called Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. That's what.
Over
What
here
is?
in San Diego, we have the Hotel del Coronado that's haunted. It's real
Mhm.
popular.
Ah.
I want to show you guys in case you've never seen it.
Mhm.
A lot of movie stars used to visit there, and a few of them died. So
Oh yeah.
Ah.
I want to show you a picture of it. It's called the Hotel del Coronado out here.
All right. I know in Detroit, there's by 4th Street, there's the Woodmere Cemetery. That's supposed to be haunted. Very haunted. Me and my
Oh, Marvin
ex-girlfriend's
knew
son.
what it was.
What?
Me and what?
The Queen Mary. It was used as a troop transport and hospital
Huh?
ship in World War II.
Ah, thank
Yep,
you,
it
Marvin.
was.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I should have. I stayed on it. Wanted to learn the history.
Guys,
It was Marv.
Oh, you know what else I didn't know either, and I've been here. Harper's Ferry is supposed to be haunted. You know what? Do you know what Harper's Ferry is, right?
No.
Not really,
Was not
no.
a Civil War battle?
No, Harper's Ferry is. If you stand on it, if you go up to the highest point there, you will be in Maryland and Virginia and West Virginia. But it's where John Smith. It's kind of started the Civil War. Yeah.
So
it's,
wait, Harper's Ferry's
Harper's
started?
Ferry.
I see
it's
it now.
when
Looks like an amusement park or something.
Oh, it's a hotel.
What?
It's been around
Oh.
forever.
yeah,
Okay.
Wow, that's a really neat hotel.
it is.
Damn.
We have nothing like that here. Our hotels suck. That's cool.
Yeah, this place has been around since the 1800s.
Probably
It's
expensive as
beautiful.
Maybe
hell.
longer. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Oh yeah, yeah. John, you guys have never heard of John Brown?
No, that's what I was.
Uh,
So
The abolitionist?
Yeah. That's
I
where-
remember hearing about it, yep.
But yeah, it's supposed to be haunted.
Hmm.
have you ever gone to that to see it?
I didn't realize, I didn't know it was haunted, but I have been to Harper's Ferry. Yeah.
Wow.
It's south of where I am now, but because it's near Charleston, West Virginia.
Hmm.
Oh, I bet there's a lot of haunted ships and things like that.
A lot of cruise
Well, Mike-
ships were turned into that. Oh, as a troop transport and hospital ship? Is that what? Yeah, that must be what Marvin means. A lot of the
I would
cruise
go
ships were turned into transports and hospital ships.
Oh yeah, I always think
God.
it's creepy when you go into these like asylums and like the children's room and the balls like bounce.
I've never been in one, so I don't know. No.
To happen when you're watching. Because I watch a lot of things like on like that kind of stuff on YouTube, and now
Yeah.
they have some kind of radio or something that they say ghosts and spirits can actually communicate through it. It's a
Right.
weird sounding thing, but do what now?
I was just going to say the lighthouse down here, outside the harbor, is supposed to be haunted. I don't particularly believe in most of that stuff, but it's listed as haunted. They do tours and that, but
Yeah, we have a haunted like covered bridge because it's like one of the last covered bridges around.
What happened? What was that sound?
that means Dr. Earl shared a picture.
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
just
I'm
said-
like, did somebody get dropped? It makes the same sound as if
No,
somebody
we're
just.
all here. In fact,
I got
dropped
nervous.
2 pictures here.
You want me to show
I
them, Earl?
felt fear. that
Yes, go
somebody
right
got
ahead.
dropped.
All right, I will do that.
Kind of
Definitely.
putting ourselves out now.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely just talking
I don't
about.
know. I don't know that picture with the eyes here next to the fear is like creeping me out. It's like I can't help but look into them. You know what I mean?
That's how it was with the other one, though.
Yeah, look at her
The
eyes.
other one scared
I see
oh,
Look at
that is somebody in with those are fear-filled eyes, is what you would say.
They're like,
Yeah,
hey,
they
look
are.
at these.
Oh,
What do you
on,
see?
Hold on, Earl. I'm gonna show your pictures. Hold on.
I
Go
can
ahead.
tell you guys about the haunted. We have a round barn that is called a round barn, and it's haunted by a guy that ran himself to death because he was looking for a corner to piss in.
Oh, jeez. That's a great one. I like that.
But it is round. It's a barn that's round. It has no corners in it. It's weird.
oh, that's neat.
Round barn.
Oh yeah, haunted cave. There's a lot of places that can be haunted.
A haunted
But-
cave would be creepy as hell. Going on a tour through a haunted cave?
How about
Or
the
just-
catacombs
Oh,
in
caves are
Paris?
scary anyway.
And then they
Oh,
have cave spiders, though. You know, these great big cave spiders.
Ask Dr. S. He's in the UK. I'm sure they got castles with dungeons and shit that would blow away just about anything in the States because they go back so much further in time.
I don't know.
Anything to say, Dr. S?
Age doesn't have anything to do with haunting. It doesn't matter how old it is.
Yeah. And by the way, the
tried, you know, just
It would probably be like in Scotland. Scotland probably has a lot of haunted castles and things like that.
Oh,
By the
I'm
way-
sure.
by the way, for the record, that the ghost on the staircase, she is known as the Brown Lady of Rainham Hall, and it's in Norwich, England.
Okay, I'm
I
trying
think
to show
Adam.
your
I think
pictures.
Adam. Yeah, I think Adam. Dr. S knows what I'm talking about. You know.
You know, when I was growing up, my grandparents lived in upstate New York, where the Catskills are, and anybody knows about the Catskills knows
There's one.
there's a particular legend that's there, you know, especially around this time, because it's where Sleepy Hollow is.
Ah, the legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Oh yeah.
That's a scary one. Ichabod Crane and the
Headless Horseman.
oh.
But
that's a scary one.
I love the Disney one though, because it had Bing Crosby.
Damn,
Alright.
look at that picture.
Mm-hmm.
That is like up close and personal with Mothman.
Yep.
Like a winged monkey or something.
I
I feel
just-
like I'm in the Wizard of Oz.
Yep.
That's just creepy.
You see that in front of your car? What you gonna do? You pick. You
I'm
put your
running the
bucket-
damn thing over. Why did you
the
stop and
pedal-
take a picture?
Get the hell out of the
Let me
way!
stop and take a picture of this thing. I don't know if it's probably going to kill me in a second, but I just got to take a picture. Don't
Yeah.
stop your car.
Does he have like clothes
Okay.
on?
Just to play
don't
the
know.
skeptic.
Yeah, I'm just like Bill. Though.
And
Hey,
it's not right.
yeah, I'm playing the skeptic
It's
too. I
not right.
don't think it's fake. I'm sorry.
They're all
No.
fake.
Somebody in a fucked monkey suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's a guy in a
they're fake.
costume. It's a guy in a
Oh,
costume.
I'm like, no, the guy's anatomically incorrect. Kitty, there's no clothes on him.
I don't know, because I mean,
He's like a Ken doll.
yeah,
Let's
it's
just
the
say
thing.
that.
It could be a female in a costume. You never know.
Well, then it's a Barbie. Barbie
Probably
doll.
flat chested then.
If it was a female, it wouldn't have abs like that.
Yeah, but the costume
Oh,
could have
No.
the costume could have abs on it. You never know.
We
I
don't
don't
All
know.
I say is wings strapped to arms.
Yeah, I call bullshit. I'm
That's
sorry.
We
Okay.
know that.
No,
Yeah.
it's not not even strapped in they're not even strapped in. If you look, if right there is where, if you can see,
You
it looks
see the holes.
like arms into it.
Hey, Marvin, post it and send it to Joe and,
Oh my
and
God,
Ken and
you
everybody.
can see that.
Yes,
Say it's
definitely.
Tommy's
Get this out.
Say it's Tommy's Halloween costume.
No, we are
No,
not going.
Really?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know better.
I can't.
Where did that come from?
I told you guys I'm.
Well, then you should not be drinking right now.
Wait, you
if
just-
you're gonna
Oh, now
say
you're
shit
gonna
like
say-
that.
I'm
You
sorry.
remember, Tommy don't have abs.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Stop it.
I'm sorry, Kitty. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They're not even strapped in, because if you can see,
those.
sleeves.
Yeah, it doesn't look real.
Yeah,
to me.
Yeah.
the staples were
Not only that, but he's got fucking goggles on top of his head.
He's smiling too. Look, he's very happy. He's a happy Mothman right now.
I don't think that's not the Mothman.
I don't know what it is, but I thought I just saw it. I was looking under
looks-
Mothman photos, so I go, fuck, we gotta post this up to you guys.
He's the winged, Sasquatch. I don't know. I
Oh,
feel
by the way, there's I found this on YouTube. It's a thing called Bigfoot Chases Car. It's some dirt road, some closed-in dirt road in Colorado. Couple driving, they hit something. They try to back it up. They have a back camera with the light so you can see what's behind it. And out of the blue, this big, humongous, hairy beast comes running as. Lady's like recording this on her cam phone. Was like, oh shit, let's get the fuck out of here. Vroom, and that was it.
I love how people are recording at the perfect time for these things.
That's why I call bullshit.
You're
'cause
recording right when Bigfoot walks
It's like-
across your
Yeah,
line
I
of
know.
sight.
He just
You have
happens
the
to
picture
coincidentally
snapped.
walk by, say, and wave to you. Hi, how are you?
Come
I call.
on.
That's no, come on.
this thing's got chicken legs.
Just like on those
too,
TV
man.
shows, all these things,
Chicken legs.
all these things just happen when the camera's rolling. Come on.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah.
To
Okay.
me, that's not such a big problem because everybody's taking selfies constantly anyhow.
I hate that
So you
word.
got
I
the
don't say.
camera in their
I hate
hand.
that fucking word selfie. I don't say selfie.
You know what kills me? It's when these shows put all these cameras around to catch things, and go to look back on them. There's nothing on them. They never
Yeah.
catch them.
Yeah.
But they heard noises, and they have this and they have that. They have, the branches are messed. So where
Oh,
the
what
hell-
are those? What's the video recording you do? The EVPs? Is that what's that called?
It's up on it.
You mean audio recordings as well? They're called EVPs as well.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Where you're in there and
Yeah.
you're recording and they hear
Right.
something, they're like, "Oh, that said this," and I'm like, "I didn't hear that."
Didn't.
You gotta listen in closely at times.
But no, I'm sorry because sometimes it's a
Well, better
whisper and
yet.
it could be one of them.
They
So
could tell.
for me,
they-
I'm really skeptical about these live TV shows because
I'd be like, can you speak louder, please?
They're not
We
real
can't
though.
fucking
None of them
hear
are
you."
real.
they're not, and
Nope.
but they go into it thinking they're gonna see something real, and they have to make shit
Right.
up because they're not
But-
finding anything real.
They can tell you anything, and they can say, "Oh, it said this." That's what they said. No, it's not.
And another thing, people always catch them on, live camera, and
They
Yeah.
don't.
but the thing is, every Bubba and Joe Bob deer hunter has a camera out there that takes like a picture every 3 seconds or whatever, just to find out where the deer are. And these people are never coming in and saying, my deer camera caught Bigfoot.
Nope.
Those people
Yeah.
never
That
That
show
would be
up.
really cool. Then I'd possibly believe it. I'd be like, okay, you
Said,
saw
they
him.
Yeah.
just said they bring all these cameras in, and they never ever catch it.
Well, I think
Now-
the most I've seen on one of those shows, it's a chair that rocked a little bit, and I'm like, okay, someone's from the door and they have a string and they're pulling the string. I'm like, it's so easy to just think of ways where it's not true, and I don't know if that's just me. The TV shows just no.
It's just like when people, when the psychics ring, they put one over on people, people are like, "Oh my God, she knew exactly what."
I fell for that once. I got a palm reading, and the girl knew everything from my whole life, every age of a turning point, and I was like, "Oh my God!"
Find out how she did it.
Yeah. How did she know that I had my kid at 17? How did she know I had another life-changing experience at this age? And how did she know? And I'm just like, well, they were all with me. She could see my kid and everything.
It took you a while to figure it out. I know. That would have anybody would have fallen for that.
They asked a lot. I mean, there are some real ones, but they're not the ones on there trying to get your money.
And Adam, you're right. I need to turn that into a meme. I don't know who or what yet. I will.
You need to stop.
All right.
If I remember correctly, Adam there used to do Sally Sasquatch memes.
Ah,
Wait, who? Adam would do that?
yeah.
Yes, he did.
They've got one of those on TV now for, oh God, some commercial. I forget what it's exactly for. But yeah, it's got Sasquatch out in the wood with an apron and everything.
Jack Links. What?
No, it's not Jack Links. It's something else.
Or it'd be beef jerky. Either way, unleash your wild side. I've seen those many times.
I believe
Right,
that.
it's not that one.
Wow, Marvin.
It's something about
Marvin just said
It's some sort of cleaner. Something,
with the
I think.
deer
You
hunters.
say that the crop circles are fake too, right? They fake those.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
remember?
look at what they're saying though. The farmers delete them so they don't want the price.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Huh.
But I remember
Okay.
when they was so upset about the crop thing, his crop circles.
Oh, those
Oh
are
yeah,
awesome.
remember those?
Like the
Yeah.
movie Signs.
Yeah, they
Yep.
fake them. Yes, I remember that. Yep.
Well, the crop circles. I mean, some of them are really beautiful
They are
and very
really-
priscise. So somebody did a really damn good job with the
Yeah,
faking.
probably took forever,
Remember,
But you
like
can.
Mythbusters or something, they actually did, or it was some show that they could recreate.
Oh, I'm sure they. Yeah, that's
And
what I
they,
mean.
It's
It
not
would
that
take-
hard. You take a piece of 2x4, you put a hole on each end with a string up, you hold the string, and you step down in the 2x4, and
but it's
you can
not.
just make those
not
crop
all
circles.
that.
No, it needs to be a perfect circle.
Yeah.
These things are perfect and intricate, and some of them have like 20 circles
I know
coming
some
out.
of them
I
did that
mean,
board, but I know some of them also did like the rolling cylinder kind of thing with it.
I don't know.
Oh man, that's gotta get that thing's creeping me out.
All of these, I can feel it right now.
Okay,
I'm
hold
sitting
on.
here. I'm sitting
Alright.
here just on the show, and I can feel my body's tense, and it's because
Ooh.
of this topic.
Uh-oh, look out.
All right, well, we're into the
And
free
then I'm
for all.
yelling at everybody on the call. You can tell I'm tense right now because I usually don't
Yeah.
get this.
Of course.
Eyes get like glowing. Oh my God! Now it's like
Uh,
it is. It's like
All right, so
Yeah.
okay, before I take it off, you ready? Here we go. You're gonna do the jig. Come on, Dad, take it
I'm
around. Come on.
not watching.
Come on,
It's
kid.
not.
Come on, Kitty and Sam, you gotta
Mothman
watch, come on.
Twerk.
No, I
Mothman
am
Twerk.
not. I'm not
Mothman
watching
twerk, come on.
Mothman Twerk. I'm not.
He's twerky. Look, he's twerky.
I'm done.
Work, Mothman. Work for this
Work,
money,
yeah.
homie.
He's
You
not
know,
twerking for me.
before-
Oh, there he goes. Damn you, Bailey.
He, look at that. He's a good.
He's a
He's
damn
better
good
dancer
twerker.
than a ghost.
He's a
not twerking, crying.
kidding.
But wait a minute. But the more
Trying to
I
take
look at
off
it,
with his stupid wings.
like crab claws, don't they? Look at the bottom. It looks like crab claws.
Yeah, now I feel like eating Red Lobster now.
Yeah, wait. Bring the arm. Stop the dancing for a second.
Hold on, wait. It's on a delay here. It'll
I
stop.
know it's not a delay. I want to see the arms closer because you
Okay,
can
yeah.
see the sleeves are hilarious.
Okay, hold on. Let me make it.
I don't know. It'll probably get blurry, but
Oh my gosh.
oh Jesus!
I already stopped already. It's on a delay. I told you.
Yeah.
It
It
looks
stopped and then
like
started again, and then
It looks like crab claws.
that's freaking crazy. It's not even attached to his body. Look at the sides. The wings are
Hey,
not attached to the
I
body.
told you that.
They're
I
like
told
way far.
you, look like a sleeve.
Someone said, "Here, go stand there. Let's dress you up as this. Go stand in front of my car. I'll turn the lights on and take a picture, and we'll be famous."
Yeah.
What were you calling me for?
And then we're gonna go to the Halloween party and drink beer.
Looks like a Scooby Doo villain. Yeah, that's Scooby.
Exactly.
It does. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Oh,
Exactly.
oh
right,
I'm gonna
so
drink
Kitty.
another one. I'm gonna get drunk. I'm gonna get
That's
fucked up tonight.
You already are.
Oh yeah, I already are. Yeah,
You already are.
I already are.
What were you going to
Are we
say?
done? Are we done with the
Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. Goodbye.
superstitions and that? Or, I mean, what else did you want to cover tonight?
Yes.
Let's put the ball back in Kitty's court. Let's see what she
Well,
wants.
Yeah, you see.
I'm enjoying, the talking of this.
I'm glad
Okay.
that we're having such
I
a
just
fun.
wish-
I mean, this has
This
been a
is
really
cool
fun
too.
show.
Okay, I just
No,
didn't
we
want
just
you
want.
to
Well,
think-
no, we. No,
I
yeah,
wish
we
it
need
was
to make
Halloween
sure.
already. You know?
You what?
I wish it was Halloween. I wish it was Halloween already because I would like to talk about, not like
Revisit
real
some of
haunted
this
house.
stuff.
But
We
as-
got we got 40
like the-
we got 40 minutes left on the show, so 40 minutes left.
You are counting down and all. You're like Mr. On the Ball today, producer. You are just.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
You know.
I do a
Mr.
better job
Machine.
drunk than I do sober. What's up with that?
I don't know. We could talk about
Oh,
You know.
Kitty, wait. You want to talk about what's going on in the news today or lately?
wait, let me check the news.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you told me you were doing that this morning. Remember?
yeah, but no news. Here's a news flash. News changes. Remember?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
it's called news.
Speaking
There's
it's called
breaking
news.
Guys.
News.
Oh, guys. One more photo I want to show.
Alright.
So you mentioning those meddling kids. This
Oh,
is
no.
something that all those villains would love to do. Would really love to do. Back in their minds, this is what they would be wishing. I'll let Billy put it up. You figure it out.
Let me put it up.
Hmm
Okay, let's see.
Let me see.
No, you guys gotta tell me because I can't look at it right yet.
She's checking the news because the
Kitty's
news
checking.
is new.
You
The
do.
new news,
Oh,
not
I-
the old news.
I
It's almost
remember.
time for
oh,
Pete. It's almost time for
yeah.
Pete. I'm sorry, Kitty. Go ahead.
No. I did say the Ophelia, right? The broke
Yes.
the record, the
That's-
125. I mean, have I said it on the air?
That's my mom.
That
What?
was
Yeah, Ophelia.
yeah. Ophelia makes 10
God.
births
You did.
in 10 weeks, and that breaks the 125-year-old record, I believe.
10 in 10 weeks. So
Yeah.
you figure. So that if
I
you
know-
average it, it's 1 a week. But they didn't happen like that. There was 3 at one time, and then there was. I mean, it's been a devastating year.
I know.
And I do know that there was a soccer player that died because
What?
What
What happened?
Yeah, a soccer player. He was 36 or so.
Wow.
And apparently, he was involved in some kind of accident on the field.
Wow.
Wow.
Jeez.
Adam probably knows who I'm talking
Where it
about.
happened in the UK?
Wait a minute. I'm looking at it right now. It says soccer legend dies. Huda. He's a goalkeeper. Huda. I don't know if that's his first name, last name,
That's sad.
but he's a 38-year-old. He collapsed during the first half.
That's
Thanks for
happened.
showing up, Adam. We appreciate
Yeah,
it.
take it easy, Adam.
Stream.
All right. Take care, guys.
Have a good.
Take care, dude.
Have a good sleep, Adam. Sleep
Alright.
well.
Yeah, glad
Alright.
you were able to be here early enough. Thank God we went early.
He really does stay up late for us, and I appreciate it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we're talking about Tony
Huda.
DeSico.
No, Huda. Huda.
Huda.
Hmm.
Oh.
And apparently he had a mid-game collision with somebody.
Collusion. Oh.
And he died.
Oh.
Wow.
I see.
Yeah, he was legendary Indonesian goalkeeper.
Mm.
Yep. I didn't know that. You know.
I had no idea either.
Want to see? Wait a minute. What's this thing about donuts and not meth?
Donuts and not meth?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of cruises, a girl 8 years old died after falling on a cruise ship in Miami.
Wow.
After falling on the ship?
Well, she
off.
fell from a cruise ship interior atrium to the lower deck. So
Wow.
she fell.
Yeah, those things are. Yeah, those things have gotten big. Like, I don't know exactly, but I'd say at least like 6 or 7 stories tall.
They used to have like some kind of barrier around that.
They usually. I've been on a cruise ship. They usually do. I mean, good God, that's
This
terrible.
This is the Carnival cruise ship. Kathy Lee.
Kathy Lee is the name of the ship.
No, Kathy Lee Gifford used to be the Carnival.
Yeah, too bad nobody pushed her.
Oh, I thought you said that
Oh.
was the name of.
Too bad
the name
nobody
of the
pushed her.
ship.
I was gonna say I wouldn't want to ride that ship.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, dude.
I want somebody. I would want that ship to drown. I tell you that.
Yeah, you know,
Really?
to be married
Joe,
to.
there's still time to push Cappy Ripple off.
Oh, she's.
I'm talking about the one that was married to Frank Gifford, the football
Yeah, I
player.
know. Yes. That's her,
Kathy
Kathy
Lee.
Gifford.
Uh
Cappy Lee.
oh. Okay. Anybody can explain purge and purify? Have you ever heard that?
What is
What?
it?
Apparently, there's some Halloween decorations going around, and it's purge and purify. And
Not that I know of.
yeah, apparently, these homeowners say that this purge and purify. I can see where they might get accused of it being racist, because just these very words.
Hold on, Kitty. Before you do your news report, I'm making something for you.
You say hello, Kitty.
I'm making something for you before you do that.
Hello, Kitty.
I actually had some for Halloween. That's a zombie kitty. And it says hello again, Kitty.
Oh, that's actually really cute. I like that.
Since you guys didn't like my goodbye kitty one.
I told you to take it off that night I came back from my vacation.
No, you
I
hate
didn't
it.
like him. Like, Kitty, take it off now.
Oh, yes, I know that one. God.
I hate Hello Kitty. So, of course, I'm going to have the Hello Kitty hanging. You know? It says goodbye, Kitty. Yeah, I mean, purge and purify, that just would make me think that it would be, you know, racist. But apparently that's what they put up. You know, it's a purge and purify horror movie, Trump-themed Halloween decorations.
Wow.
Yeah, oh, it's in Pittsburgh. Go figure. Go figure.
Okay, Kitty, are you almost ready to do your news report?
Oh, you're making. Oh, is it like
I'm
breaking news?
I'm making her.
Is it like a breaking news banner?
Oh wait! I gotta show the picture. Oh, wanted me. Sorry about
Kitty's
that.
Yeah.
breaking news of the day.
Sorry about that. Here's a picture.
I like
Earl.
that.
This is some kitty news for you.
Yeah, I'm making something for that, so I'll make it.
Oh, we got it. You know what we can name?
We're gonna name it
Little-
PTN, Pillow Talk News.
I was-
Welcome to
I was
P.
calling it. I
What
was
the
gonna
hell?
make Kitty really mad and say we'll name it Hello Kitty because it's a
Oh,
new
shit.
show.
Oh gosh, yeah, hello.
Hello, kitty
Morning.
news.
Hello Kitty
Oh,
News. Yeah, you wanna do Hello Kitty News, Kitty?
No, she doesn't want to do Hello Kitty news, does she?
No. No, Marvin, I don't want to believe you.
What about the Kitty News Network?
That's not my.
Whatever.
I think PTN sounds good. Pillow Talk News.
There you go.
There's a picture
Oh,
you wanted.
Marvin's devastated of the van. The
I
van is
know.
going up in flames.
Yeah.
It's
I think that picture is traumatizing him. It needs to go. It's like the ghost one to me.
mystery. What is it? The mystery machine? Is that
Machine.
what it is?
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All I remember was we were so stupid in those days because we didn't realize when the doors opened up in that big cloud of smoke. We didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Oh man.
No, not until you were older, and then you're like, oh my god, Shaggy is
A stoner, exactly.
stoner.
Remember, every time they see food, they eat it all fuck up, you know. No
They're
kitchen
always-
was
I
safe.
didn't think about that either. They're always eating snacks. It's Scooby snacks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he looked
What
like,
the fuck
and I
was in
didn't
the
realize,
Scooby snacks that made Scooby all hot and bothered like it was? You ever think of that?
I mean, he looked like a fucking stoner. How could we not
He
know?
did. Well, he looked like a hippie, and I just thought he
That's
was
how
a
I
hippie.
look right now,
Exactly.
drunk and high, and well, I'm not really high, but
I'm showing a lag on
Remember,
my.
that was-
everything
Is it
froze
a-
here. Hold on,
I
Yeah,
see
I'm
it.
showing
Yeah,
a
it's
lag
like
right now.
delay.
Oh,
There
no.
we go.
Oh,
Okay, I
that's
think
good.
we're
It
back.
had-
Yeah,
Yay! Are we back?
we're back.
Oh,
Let's
good.
not supposed to forget the cartoon, the original cartoon debuted in '69. So basically, they were like emulating what was the scene back then. They just couldn't
Yeah.
really all it out because of the kids, you know.
They were wearing the mini skirts, and I swear
I'm
to God,
shocked they did that
Dirty
much back then.
glasses.
I mean, if you think about it,
I would have thought that Fred was gay. You know what I mean? Didn't you?
they actually, if you see have you seen the movies, the Scooby-Doo movies they made?
Yes,
Oh,
he
I
did.
could
saw
actually
the
believe
first
that.
one.
With Fred and- But I mean, come on. The guy wore an ascot. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he was
Okay, were
around
any of
the
them
girl.
related, or they were not
Right.
related? None of them were.
No,
were-
they weren't.
None of them were related, right?
I don't know what her problem was.
And he didn't get together with either of those girls. Seriously.
I
mean-
mean,
Of course, you couldn't do it back then because it was a kids' show, you know.
Well, you also couldn't have them in the short skirts and the big breasts that you saw, and you also couldn't have him smoking pot in the van. But they did that.
Mhm.
Like, you knew they
They
did.
never showed
insinuated.
smoking pot. They just say that, but they just have them having the munchies 24/7.
Yeah. It was
Right,
an
but when the
insinuation.
door, there was always smoke coming out.
Yep.
You know?
Mhm.
So they could have insinuated a
Ruh-roh.
relationship between.
They
Did you
let-
just say ruh-roh?
I did. I said ruh-roh.
And never once have we ever seen Shaggy or Scooby saying, "I will stand up to this ghost."
They hug each other. They grab each other. I
Zoinks!
yoinks.
Scooby, let's get out of here.
Yeah, but I'm saying, how brave can you be stoned? Come on, really?
They must have
Yes.
the fear. And they see ghosts like all the time. It's like every single episode there was a ghost. And the
Yeah.
same reaction
Ooh.
each time. Oh my god.
I
This
got
was
a
the first
picture.
time they'd ever-
I got a picture to show you
They're
guys.
all cheesiest ghosts, too.
You know what I noticed lately, as of late, the recent Scooby-Doos have been coming out on the DVDs are all featuring either the WWE stars
Yeah, they're not
or
that good.
Kiss. And either or members of Kiss.
Oh, come on. You
No.
love-
Seriously.
Nothing
Seriously.
Lord.
Yeah, but these are great.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet the Phantom, come on. They were. This was actually excellent.
Yeah.
I was so mad because I got in trouble and I couldn't see that.
We're offline.
Are we?
What the fuck?
Something's
Yeah, we're
going
off
on
place.
up there.
No,
Yeah.
this
It's
flag.
back. We're back.
Flag, we're
No.
back.
It's like we have a difficulty.
Wait, you
We're
said
just-
another
You know,
Bob.
it's because we're discussing fears, nightmares, and superstitions.
It's a gremlin.
Something's going
It's
on.
gremlin.
There
Yeah,
are
it's
spirits not happy with this discussion we're having.
Yeah, I
They're
think my OBS is haunted tonight.
It's a gremlin.
It
It's
better not haunt me. You keep your OBS over there. You keep that thing away.
I don't have it. I tried to get my OBS working. That's fucking.
So knock it off.
Bailey, you're the only OBS working?
Yep.
Pretty
Oh.
much, yeah.
Fuck off. Don't fuck with my show right now, right?
On what?
I'm not doing anything. I don't know what. Wait, the show's still going on.
Gremlin.
OBS ghost haunting you at
Oh.
60
Yes,
we
megabits
do.
per second.
We need to make this a reality show, guys. We'll make millions. We'll be like, look at this.
I'm saying,
Look at what we have. We have proof.
I found a
Not one
picture.
of us is recording.
I found a picture. I want to show you guys. Hold on.
actual. They weren't the scary looking things that the furry things that the gremlins were actually things that
It shows you what Daphne and Thelma do when they're on their off time.
they better not do that.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? The gremlins used to like or do mischief. You know what I'm saying? Stop.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow! This is
Oh,
what
wow.
they do on their free time.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they do.
See that boobs? See, they let Thelma have big boobs.
Do you know how funny it is that we started the show saying we're getting away from BDSM because why? Because
Yes.
it's the
Well, we
Halloween.
are, but I just have to show
Leave it
this.
to Bailey to find some BDSM picture.
Oh, here I found
The
Sure.
one on the right, I think, might actually have been in the cartoon. The one on the
That's
left, I
what I'm
don't.
thinking as well, yeah.
No, I don't know.
How about
There were
this one?
times they were tied up.
How
But
about this one?
She's actually in Frog Tide.
How about this one?
Yeah,
This
but
is
you never
the one on the
know.
left
That
I
might
don't
have been
think
an
was in the show.
an insinuation as well.
But see, this is
The
why
right
you
one-
clothes. See how lumpy that is? That's why you don't wear clothes when you tie people up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I see it now.
They both are tied up. Let's Dom 101. Bailey!
Ah,
Yeah.
much.
Oh my goodness.
okay. Okay. I had to throw a
That's
little bit.
pretty
I had to
bad.
throw a little bit of.
Get the adult
Well,
content
you
tag.
alleviated my fear during the show, so I'm feeling good right now. That got rid of my
I
fear.
bet you are.
I don't want any
Wait a
angry.
minute, who's the other girl sitting next to Daphne?
I don't know.
I don't even know. Is that Daphne?
Yeah, that's Daphne and Thelma and some other
Daphne's
one.
in front, there's some
Yeah,
other
that's-
chick in
Okay.
the back.
This is but I don't remember Thelma being that tall.
She was
Yeah,
not
I was
that
gonna
tall.
say,
Thelma's
yeah.
always the shortest
Okay, guys,
one.
back on topic.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I just had
We're
to-
not. We don't have a
she's
topic.
flat.
We're just.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do Kitty. Yeah, PTN.
Oh, we
Pillow
need the
Talk.
news. What's?
I just
Hold
don't
on,
want-
Kitty.
some-
Hold on, Kitty. Don't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just
don't
want any
don't
angry.
start the news yet.
I don't
Yeah.
want any angry lesbians after us. You know what
Yeah,
I
I'm looking at it like, okay, now.
Hold on, Kitty. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
mean? Do not make them angry.
Kitty, what's your favorite color? I forgot.
Do what?
What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. That's right. Yeah, I
We
forgot.
discussed this.
I can't remember right now.
No, I guess not.
Oh, look.
Hold
you
on.
have a whole news platform.
Yeah, hold
and
on,
everything.
Kitty. I'm not done yet.
Ah,
Kitty?
Hold on.
cool.
He's not done. He
Yeah, I'm
has
not
to.
done yet. Yeah, give me
He
a.
has to do his photo thing. I
Yeah,
don't
let me-
even know how you do this
Let
stuff.
me do my photo thing.
Are you gonna put Kitty? It looks like a pumpkin. Look at the eyes and the bottom of the desk. It looks like a Halloween pumpkin card.
It's the teeth.
That's the perfect picture for the season we're in. Look at that. Good job, Bailey.
And Sam can be the weather girl.
Oh God. And it will be very wet in this part of the.
What was it? Oh, the one on Mean Girls. And she said, "This is when you can feel your breast. There's a 20% chance of raining. That is raining."
Good
That would
God.
be pretty cool to be able to do.
Okay, Kitty, it's all yours.
Be the ultimate weather girl.
Mhm.
Look at that. That is so fun. That's so cool.
That is cool. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
We need a little.
You got rid of the pumpkin a little bit, though. I liked the pumpkin mouth.
I know. The pumpkin. Oh God, no! Please, no pumpkin.
Oh,
I'm
well, there should be one on top of the news table because
Okay, well, I'm gonna.
it is
Okay,
that
okay.
season.
Okay, I'll add one. Hold on.
I'm still getting that from Mark. Pumpkin, my little pumpkin
Okay,
chunkin.
I object strenuously to this picture
Why?
Why?
because the monitor is blocking California.
Oh,
It is. I just
You
noticed
can't
it.
see
Yeah.
California.
Okay, that's
it's
okay.
blocking a lot of us, isn't it? Blocking me too.
You too.
I mean, it's
Blocking
blocking all
half
of
of
us.
Texas.
That's okay. It's the only one that's not blocking.
It's not blocking
Watch it.
Kitty. That's what matters. It's her news. She's gonna give us the news.
Hold on, Kitty. I'm almost ready
If
for you
it was
to do
blocking her, then
What's
we
she
then
say?
we'd
We're
have a
ju-
problem.
Oh wow!
They
Look
would
at that.
just ignore the West Coast.
We
Yeah,
always
that-
get
no,
we always get
there's
There's
ignored.
no
You know
news
that.
right now on the West Coast. It's only going to be the rest of the world that's showing there. That's where Kitty's going to stick to the news.
Uh-huh.
Oh man!
Yes.
Echo. Why are we getting an echo?
I don't hear anything.
It's that.
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, Marvin said you can make it scroll. The Pillow Talk news.
The Pillow Talk. Dun, dun, dun,
Let me
dun,
see.
dun, dun.
It would scroll across the top.
Let me see. How do I do that?
Oh, look at this breaking news. PR Puerto Rican power restored.
Not yet. We can't do the news yet until he's ready.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet, Kitty.
It's your news desk.
But I
Yeah,
think
It's all
making your news.
professional. Well, you gotta hurry up then because it's 9 o'clock.
All right. Hold on.
hear the echo.
I
No,
hear
it
it
is
as
an
well,
echo.
guys.
I hear it in my headset.
I hear it now.
I do.
Oh,
It was earlier too.
let me.
It was worse earlier though.
All right, hold on.
We are holding on. What do you want us to hold on to?
Oh God.
Do you guys remember in the 70s that there used to be this news woman that actually killed herself on the air in
The
Florida?
what?
Okay. Oh, we're getting echo
What?
pretty bad. Right?
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
hear
I
it.
couldn't hear.
I
I
can't
couldn't
hear
hear
very
you
well.
there, Kitty.
I have no idea what to do about it.
You want me to leave and come back again? No,
Yeah,
that
everybody
didn't-
leave and come back, and that'll fix it.
I can't leave because the phone call.
What?
Okay, so I can leave and come back.
Yeah.
It didn't
Alright.
help it last time, and that's when the OBS went down. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Kitty.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right.
Let's see.
All right, we'll be here.
How do I make it scroll, Marv?
Let's see. Did it work?
Yeah. How do I make that Pillow Talk news scroll? 'Cause I'm still learning. Yes, over here.
It's still going on.
Yeah.
So, should we have somebody else come back?
I think it's the equipment tonight because it keeps freezing, and we had the issue earlier with the echo, and then everything went down, and then when it came back up, we didn't have the echo. I think it's a technical thing.
Look, I'm on the
I almost
screen.
said
Okay,
testicle
but-
again.
Hmm.
Jesus.
I don't think live anymore. Are we still live?
Oh, I like the
I see.
pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
I like seeing on the screen. It looked
No,
better.
put it back.
Yeah,
on
but he didn't have it square to the screen. He had square to the big picture, but not. But the
You're
monitor's
not,
at an
unless
angle.
unless you can tilt it at an angle, you can't put it on the screen.
It
Tilt
looked
it.
better on the
But I can nitpick anything I want. Thank you very much.
It looked better on
Yes,
the
you
screen.
can. That is very true.
All right, hold on.
Now it looks like we have news by Pumpkinhead.
Put Kitty back on the
Uh-huh.
screen.
All right, here we go. You guys, okay, ready?
All right.
Go ahead, Kitty. Time
There
for
we go.
Pillow Talk news.
Mm-hmm.
We need to color that picture in.
Put it in half at least, just the top.
Just the top
So it looked
of
like.
what?
So it looked like
Oh.
she sat
There
behind
you
the
go.
desk.
That's
If
right.
you, cut
Yeah,
the picture in
that'd
half
be
and she's
cool.
sitting
Yeah.
behind the desk. Bailey, can you do that?
Can I do? Wait. Say that again.
You know the picture of Kitty there
Yeah.
on the screen?
Uh huh.
Unlike that's really picture of Kitty. You know that picture of Kitty?
Yeah.
Well, if you could cut it, the bottom half off and put it behind the desk.
Like she's sitting at the desk as a newscast.
Exactly. Now you blocked her altogether.
Yeah, I can do that on my phone. Hold on. It might take a while though. We're running out of time.
Oh, well, no, it's okay.
Right.
Okay,
Okay,
that'll
yeah,
be for next time.
next
Next time.
time.
Yeah, next
That's
time.
cool.
Yeah, this is Bailey's homework.
Yeah, this is my homework.
Well, there is a transgender case, by the way.
Really? What's that one about? A case?
It says the Justice Department has dispatched experienced federal hate crimes lawyer to Iowa to help prosecute a man charged with murdering a transgender high school student.
I'm having the hardest time hearing.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
having trouble
So am
hearing you as
I.
well.
I'm hearing it, but it's, yeah, I can't hear it clearly.
Let me sign off and sign back in, guys.
Yeah,
in a
okay.
quick
It wasn't
second.
echoing when you were, okay.
Is it still doing it?
That sounded good. How
No,
is
it
your
didn't
ring
echo
messed
at
up
all.
over there?
Wait a
Now
minute.
I hear the echo again. It was better when
No.
one. Was it better when I got off
No.
the call?
No, it still did it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so transgender.
Okay.
Okay, a lawyer
Somebody
goes
killed a
to-
transgender person?
Now, listen, there is a case right now in Iowa that the Justice Department has assigned a hate crime lawyer to it
Mm-hmm.
to prosecute a man who's charged with murdering a transgender high school student there.
So they put a lawyer that's known for what?
Yeah, a federal
Supporting?
lawyer. A federal
Supporting hate crimes or
Oh.
someone who
No,
handles these
prosec-
cases?
prosecutor, a
for
prosecutor.
prosecuting hate crimes.
Yes.
And it's
Wow.
very unusual that they do that. You know, people, you know, they usually don't get involved at a federal level like that. But apparently this
Wow.
Was the regular local prosecutor a homophobe or
one,
any
the
other problem?
problem is a federal. Because
I can't.
You.
I know. I keep hearing. Oh.
I know.
All I
I'm hearing
hear
it
is,
myself. What
like,
the fuck,
Everybody
dude?
hears it. But what's happening is you're hearing one word and you're hearing it after, so you're missing the next word.
Yeah.
I know.
If you could hear what I said.
Yep, I hear it twice. Right.
it's almost like somebody had, I don't know, it's like almost somebody's not shutting their YouTube off. You know what I mean? That's what
No, it's not YouTube. Everybody's
Oh,
got
my
this.
tube is
I don't know what it is.
my tube is muted.
My tube is muted too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Same
Maybe I
here. So
need
is
to
mine as
sleep.
well.
We're all
That
tubes.
sounds like
muted
you.
tubes.
Maybe we got some ghosts running around, fucking with our equipment here, saying, okay, since we're going to talk about talk about us, we fuck with their shit.
That I would actually believe that would happen.
I'm trying to figure out how to
Oh, very cool.
There we go.
fix it. No, I don't care about what it looks like.
News Pillow is together though.
I know, I
Oh,
noticed that as
That
well.
was funny. I'm like, News Pillow.
But I'd much rather
Try it here. Hold on.
Hey, sounds like a good name for a band.
News.
News Pillow?
I'm
Yeah,
trying
exactly.
here.
I know, but I'd much rather get rid of the
What?
echo.
Well, what would
Oh.
happen if you logged off and came back? Would we lose the whole call?
Yeah.
The call.
I
Okay.
think it's the equipment, and like girl said, I believe it's the spirits.
That minute, when I logged off that minute, it stopped doing it, and then started doing it.
Well,
When who did?
thank God the show's almost over anyway. We did pretty good.
This was a really fun show. I really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, it was great.
I didn't get to do
Now,
my
who
news.
gave the thumbs down?
Bye, Marvin.
Bye,
I
Marv.
don't know if I got you in time, but
Everybody saying bye.
because he has to go.
Oh, I'm saying.
Oh no, I was saying bye to Marvin because he said in the chat he has to go.
Yeah, have a good one, Marvin, dude.
Later, dude.
Have a good
Suzuki
one.
gun number one.
Is it
Mhm.
good? Is it gone now?
No.
Not yet. I think it's going to be with us for the rest of the night, so.
I think it's the spirits. I believe that. I
Yeah,
have
but this is
a really
like a
strong feeling right now.
this is a really important thing.
Oh, but we discussed the whole spirit. Oh, you mean the news? Yeah. The
Yeah,
news.
go ahead, Kitty. Continue.
I can't because it's going to drive me crazy.
Yeah,
Nope.
we can't hear her. Maybe you'll have to type it out in the chat. I don't know what else to say.
I don't know what else to do, Kitty. I can't.
Hey,
Pillow Talk News. I love
this
it.
is like a whole page thing. You know.
Okay, let's see how far we can get.
Yeah, Kitty.
Just talk. If you talk slowly, we can hear you.
Yeah.
I just heard you. I just heard the echo. And you did
I
that.
know you hear the echo, but we can hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
I hear myself.
I hear myself too.
I don't want to hear.
I don't
hear
want to
myself
either,
as
but-
well, all of us, but
Oh God.
but that's a shoot. It is interesting.
Okay, Kitty. Just give the news. If echo, people
No,
can
I'm-
still understand what.
Why?
Yeah, we can hear
John
you.
said it's better that way. Look. Do you mean the
No.
echo, John? Or the
Because-
scrolling?
This person that was killed, they identified, well, he told the newspaper that he was gay, and he identified as both male. I'm not, but it's not telling me why they did the federal level thing.
Oh. So they won't let any information out.
No, I mean, apparently it has to, I guess it's because they figure that it's a violation of civil rights, right? I'm assuming. But it's a big thing that they sent a Department of Justice.
Aha. Thanks for clearing that up, John. I was confused.
What?
I'm like, the echo's better? The
No,
echo
it's
can't be better.
It's awful.
Ah. I
Okay,
still hear my echo, by the
continue,
way.
Kitty. Continue.
No, I don't want to because it's gonna. Wait a
It
minute.
sounds so
You
odd.
I know. Oh, Jason.
Okay.
Yes.
If I'm looking at the same article you are, Kitty, yeah, it says they're going to help prosecute. So. Well, I don't have an echo. I'm just trying to be helpful.
I don't hear an echo from Singer. Why is that?
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe he
His
has better
XP?
equipment.
His XP is
No, now it's
better than all of our stuff.
gone.
Okay, now I don't hear the echo. Go ahead, Kitty. Continue.
Right. It comes and goes for some reason.
I hear it still.
I don't know.
Maybe that's me. Maybe it's me. I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But poor, this Harvey Weinstein has another.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
What?
No,
What's wrong?
no, hold on. I thought
Now what?
OBS was going to crash. That's all right. It's fine.
Oh, that's
I think
good.
that's the cause of the echo. I think it's because the equipment
It
is
could be
acting.
Skype. I don't know. You never know.
I don't know.
Could be anything. I still go with the spirits.
It could be the
because we're
spirits and the
talking about-
gremlins. Yeah.
Okay. Whoever fucking with our Skypes better fucking quit it, or I'm gonna
You better
go over
be
there and
nice.
put my.
Be nice to the spirits.
I should
Hello,
give me.
I do
Nice.
want to sleep at
Tell
some
you what.
time.
I'm gonna give me a Ouija board so I can call the spirits out.
No.
Yeah,
I will not allow a Ouija board near
No
me,
board.
near my house. No.
I'm Wiccan, and I don't even.
Who's? I mean, that's just.
Okay,
no.
so Kitty,
Well-
you want you want Sanger to finish the news so there won't be an echo.
I don't know because I mean you can do it, but
Okay, go ahead. Try it, Bill. See what happens.
Well, you got to put a picture of Sanger on the TV screen then.
How do I do
kidding.
that?
doesn't really have to be.
How do I put up a Sanger up there?
Let's go. Go ahead.
Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
Bill.
I mean, they
I
have
haven't
it.
read the article. I just gave you the headline that I saw. You know, so
Yeah, see?
yeah, it's a civil rights attorney
That's what I just said.
Yeah, the Justice Department has set a federal hate crimes lawyer, that's what this article is saying, to help prosecute.
Said.
That's exactly. So we did the news.
No, it's not all the but that was one thing. That was one article of the news.
I know, but we can't help technical crap.
Yeah.
Well, we got my news to talk about.
Oh, I gotta go by 9:30. So I don't know. How do you feel about if we let Earl talk a little bit about?
I mean, if you can stand the
Oh, the echo.
echo.
Well, let's do it right now. Well, as you remember 2 weeks ago when Tommy said, quote unquote, "Yeah, I got a bone to pick with that piece of shit." You remember,
Is this
guys?
gonna be a bashing thing?
Yeah.
No, it is not.
I
no.
don't want to hear a bashing
It's
thing.
not
on the
a
show,
bashing.
So as long,
It's not a
okay.
bashing. It's not. The last Friday night, I went on Monetize This, Bailey, or Talk with Bailey. I talked with Justin Bailey, I should
Yeah, I was
say.
gonna say Justin.
I was gonna say, they were already about things about me, how's it feel to be on point and all that stuff. So basically, I brought up that quote from that Tommy said before his rant. So they had Tommy on the phone later on, and I wanted to ask about it. And get this, he says he doesn't remember.
Maybe.
Yeah. Now, I was kind of stubborn, lying or something like that. But then again, maybe he was so worked up that he probably blocked it out of his mind the next couple of days.
That's you do.
Yeah. So basically, the discussion came up again about that Nazi chick, and of course that these are fake gay porn channels on its YouTube subscription, and it basically may be nailed down to two suspects, either Hamza or this dude named James Woolery. So I guess Tommy admitted that he had a security camera in his room where he picked up James on his computer. So probably by chance, James either probably put those sites on his subscription box.
I gotta ask.
Mhm.
What the hell does he have a security camera in his room?
That's what Joel Cronin asked him.
I was like, I hope somebody asked him.
Yeah. And yet he doesn't have a security camera outside of the house.
Right.
So we could figure out who the hell was doing all those balloons and all that shit. So
The balloons.
I don't
Like,
think there's a reason for that. I think we all know
yeah, exactly.
the same reason why he has a security camera in his room.
Yeah. So it kind of looks like this. I believe somehow either Hamza or James, one of those guys, are probably fucking with Tommy behind his back.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
Sounds lovely.
I mean,
It
it's,
sounds just like social media should be.
Mhm.
I
So
mean-
I would suggest, as a suggestion to Joe, have Tommy, James, and Hamza all on at the same time, so that way, so we can have ourselves one huge interrogation session, so we can figure out who's doing what to whom, or who's doing this or that.
But who's gonna tell the truth?
really,
Who knows?
I'm gonna get
Well, get Joe riled up, and then they'll have no choice, because when he yells, dude.
Yeah, but if they're
I don't find it entertaining when Dick yells. I don't like it when he does that.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah.
if they're really doing something behind Tommy's back, they're not gonna say something on the show if there's a talk
Well-
between everybody.
Well, my suggestion for Tommy is probably get some better friends, ones that won't do dumb shit behind his back, because that's what it looks like.
That is a good suggestion.
Yeah, because remember, autistic people do get taken advantage of by other people. You remember a couple years back during the Ice Bucket Challenge craze from
Oh, God, I
2014,
hated that.
one, this is disturbing. One autistic boy was led to believe that he was going to do an Ice Bucket Challenge, but however, instead of ice water, it was actually urine and feces.
Oh my god.
Yes, and he did it from the top of a roof of some building there.
That's awful.
Exactly.
You don't do that to anybody. I mean,
Exactly.
that's just wrong.
Yes, it was wrong. It was absolutely. It was absolutely horrible. You know, and I bet that poor kid was like, you know, I don't know if he was traumatized for the rest of his life, but the idea that basically people with autism do get taken advantage of because the autistic person still at that time isn't really quite aware. You know, it takes a while for the whole shenanigans to settle in and realize, hey, this person's fucking with me, that person's fucking with me, and I suggest Tommy be aware of that, you know? Come on.
Well, as somebody speaking from somebody that has experienced this, it doesn't matter where you go, you're always gonna have shit like that.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you mean online? On YouTube?
Yeah, anywhere. You know?
Everywhere, out in the workplace, out on the city streets, out in the mall. Some guy probably tries to fuck with you, something like that. Hey, I got the keys to the Benzie out there. All you have to do is do this or do that, or better, hey, you want to make $1 million? All you have to do is do this, do that. Give me your name and number, and I'll send it to you through the mail and all that bullshit.
Yeah, but you just have to. You have to with a little bit of common sense. You gotta use some common sense.
Yes.
That's
Mhm.
what true it is.
Mhm. Yes. You know, and Tommy needs to do that because, you know, from what it looks like, that thing with that Nazi chick, I'm thinking he said he didn't know that she was a Nazi. He didn't know. He was desperate to have someone on his program, in which Joe said there were times that he was desperate, but he would never do that. It was suggested by a friend of his, and basically the friend probably punked him.
I don't know what the Nazi chick is.
There was this girl that
I made a picture of that. I remember what I did.
there was this girl, I don't know her name was Veronica, but she's basically associated with this guy named Leafy, the Leafy is Here channel, but basically, you know, she's some psycho Nazi bitch that was recommended to Tommy. You know, she was interviewed by him, stroking a cat and all that stuff. But basically, Joe Cronin found out who she was, and he tried to email Tommy or DM him, you know, letting him know who this woman was. And he also told Ken about it on the special Sunday night edition of Foul Mouse, you know. And from that, a lot of people in the chat were like really pissed at him because, you know, here's Mr. Positivity interviewing a Nazi hoe. So
Yeah, but they can't. I mean, they if he didn't know about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did he know what?
That's
because the thing is, when you have a program, if you're going to interview anybody, always do a background check on this person before you put them on the TV.
how much money that is.
I was gonna say, Kitty would have had to background check everybody. She would have had to background check me. They cost a lot of money.
Mhm. Well, basically, not really a background check. It's like find out information, check her YouTube channels, you know, check what kind of video content she does, you know,
Okay, yeah.
something like that.
Think about people around here. People
Like if
forget.
it,
People are human. Humans make mistakes.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
And
I
not
mentioned as well.
Yeah, not any of us have come there and judged people because we've all made mistakes.
Mhm.
You know, we all live in houses.
Mhm.
You
Say
know
that last one more time. We all what?
I said y'all live in glass houses. You know
Yes.
what I mean? So we're all human.
Yeah, it's true. I even mentioned I made some mistakes myself. Shit, that's got. I'd say so many mistakes in the past. We can have a 5-hour episode of insomnia.
Oh, we all could with
Yeah.
with mistakes we've made. I mean,
yeah.
it's just like Kitty said, we're human.
Yeah.
Humans are. I mean, we're very, very far from perfect.
I think OBS is gonna crash.
Uh-oh.
Because look
Think
at the
so?
Talk news. Look
Oh.
at it. Yeah, it like
Unless Bailey's playing with the equipment. Are you playing with
But
your
the
equipment?
echo's
No, I'm
gone.
not even touching my equipment right now.
Okay.
But you know what? The echo's gone.
Is it now?
Yeah, it is.
God, it
Oh
is.
my gosh!
Yes, thank you, please.
You
The
must have.
spirits have decided to give us a reprieve for a while. We're not talking about them though, so.
It must be. It must be because it was like lagging. It's like
Mhm.
it's skipping, and now that is gone.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, it might be a Skype issue then.
It could be.
Because
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Most
thinking
likely
it was
would
Skype
be.
because it was.
It's probably a combination of OBS, YouTube, and Skype. I don't think they all are compatible with each other, and they just YouTube won't do anything to make it compatible.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
You know.
So let's see. We've been on the air for 3 hours, guys. I think we should call it a night.
We have not
Okay.
been. It's only. Has it been 3 hours?
Yeah, it says here.
Pretty much, yeah. It says right here. It started
3 hours and 4
hours
minutes.
ago.
We've been on the air.
Yeah.
Holy
Mhm.
crap!
And it was about, I think it was around 9 Central then it started. I think it was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Or
think
earlier
the
than
show
9.
went really good today.
It was.
I mean,
it
that
did.
was a really fun
Yeah, it went really
show.
good. Yeah.
Mhm.
That was a great topic, Kitty.
I won't remember it tomorrow, but it was a good show.
We need Bailey to drink some
Well, you
more,
can-
maybe other
Well, you
shows.
can,
and
well, you can listen back, Bailey. When
Yeah, I'll listen back and see. Well, yeah.
you're gonna be like, I made
I hope
a
I
fool of
behaved
myself.
myself. I hope I did all right.
Daddy, are we all in agreement? Like we all are going to do a Halloween show on Tuesday
Absolutely.
on the when Halloween like.
Well, I'm planning on doing Halloween mix earlier, maybe.
Mhm.
And then
Alright.
it's in 2 weeks or so, I think.
Mhm.
All I have is my show Tuesday morning, and then Tuesday night I'm home.
Right?
All right.
How about you, Sanger? Is he
I
here?
don't know if Pixie's got other plans or.
I mean, we could do it at like.
I don't know
Yes.
if Pixie's got other plans. I don't know if I don't
Now
know.
it goes back.
We'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens.
Oh, great.
We'll figure it out. We'll do something for Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kitty, you wanna?
For sure.
Everybody wanna say their
Kitty,
good
we
night?
will do something for Halloween.
Yeah, Kitty,
Alright.
we will.
I promise. Besides,
I'm
that's the
trying
first thing I thought. We have to do something for
Yeah, we
Halloween.
will.
Yeah, we should.
Uh,
Definitely.
Is it we're still okay for next week, right?
Huh?
What?
I'm actually. Huh? I didn't hear what you said.
Trying to see next week.
We'll have to discuss off the air what we're gonna do for next week.
Yeah. No, I was trying to see if it's
And someone just, Billy just
Oh,
said,
saying,
Skype
yeah.
is what? Yeah, I can't hear anything.
Uh-oh. Are we
I
off?
think it's Skype. I don't know. I don't know.
Yep, it's a Skype issue.
I don't know.
Gremlin said when it's a Skype.
But can people hear us? Can Sanger hear us through YouTube?
Let me check right now. Hold on.
Oh, I don't know.
Yep, it's
Yeah, I can still hear us through Skype. I mean, through YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah,
It's just
I
very
just turned out the
echoey.
volume. Yeah.
There is. I still hear the echo.
I can hear you through YouTube, but I can't hear you through Skype. And I don't know if you're hearing me on Skype.
I hear.
We can hear
we
you on
hear
Skype.
you right now.
without the echo. But
But our echo is back.
Okay.
I know.
It's not the same though. It's not. Well, you can hear people now though.
I don't know if you're hearing me.
All right, guys. I think we better call it a night. And everybody say our good nights right now.
All right, have every.
Oh, there's a hell of a delay there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we don't
Yeah.
put YouTube on.
That's a lovely delayed echo.
Yep.
Okay, I don't like hearing my voice. So everybody, let's say good night. It's
Subscribe
we had a good
to this
yeah,
channel.
like, subscribe. Oh yeah, before we go, I have to.
channel. Subscribe to Bailey's channel, my channel.
All right, later, folks. I'm out.
Have a good night.
Thank everybody
Singer.
for coming.
Yeah, everybody have a good night. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back next Sunday at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 Eastern, and wherever you are, it'll be wherever your time is.
And guys, everybody who's here, all 7 of you still here, leave some comments.
Yeah, leave
Give us
comments
some
on here.
comments
Like and
Yeah.
subscribe.
on
Yeah.
what you
talk
want
to
to
us,
hear.
you know,
If you
let
have
us
any
know what you
comments on fears and nightmares or superstitions, if you want to share some of your fears, I mean, we want to hear from you guys.
Yeah, we do.
Suggestions for the next program or anything like that, go feel free to.
Mm-hmm. How about
I mean,
you,
look at
Kitty? You
John.
want to say anything?
John shares tons of his information with us. We love John. Come on, guys.
Adam and Adam.
Yes. Well, Adam's
Chad.
not here. Otherwise, I would have said that.
Yeah, Chad and Marvin and
Yes.
the Brent.
And leave Kitty comments. Hold on, let me find it. Yeah. You got any questions or comments for her? At Erotic Kitty 1 on Twitter. And I think we had a good show tonight.
That
Yes,
was a
we
great
did.
show.
Yeah.
That was like awesome.
Oh, by the way, I
I
need
had
to
a good
say
time.
this. I did a video last night, and I want to mention someone who wrote this one comment. His name is Riley Brock. He commented on it. Get off the meth, bro.
Well, I mean,
He told you that? That's fucked up.
No, he said get off the meth. Well, tell you what, Mr. Riley Brock, you quit hanging with those little girls in the schoolyard, okay?
oh no, Earl, don't go
Stop. No, we can't do that.
Yeah, we got to be careful on here.
You
Yeah.
can do it on your show. You can talk to people.
Yeah, you can
You can
yeah.
do whatever you want on that one.
Yeah.
We don't want to mess up Kitty's show.
Yeah, so everybody,
Yeah, my apologies.
that's okay. I mean, you know.
I just
Like-
don't like being shit
You
like
were-
that.
You're
yeah,
angry.
I don't
Yeah.
blame you for being mad.
You're
but, you know.
angry.
Yeah.
there. Yeah, but you have to.
There's boundaries we have to say.
No, I'm saying you're going. I mean, I've been told this over and over. When you're in the media spotlight,
Hmm.
people are going to say things like that.
Stupid shit, yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
You just have to say, well, thank you. Thank you for the suggestion.
Mhm. Yeah,
Kill
Well,
them
don't say thank you when they're talking shit to you, but
exactly.
Have you ever heard the term killing them with kindness?
Oh, yes.
oh god.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I heard of it, but we never really did it. We just went after whatever fucker said shit about us.
Trust
Oh.
me. I have
Kitty knows firsthand how that feels.
I have thought a lot about things, and
Yep.
I was getting upset and mad at people for saying stuff, and for being really ignorant. It wasn't hurting anybody but me.
Yes.
I was upset when I stepped back and stopped answering stopped paying attention to what they were doing. It's gotten a lot easier. Sometimes it is, sometimes, I mean, I am one, I can feel you. I am one that, I used to be an eye for an eye person, but sometimes you have to be the bigger person. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm not trying to say
Very
anything,
true.
but since Bill left, the echo has gone away.
I
Yeah,
well,
I noticed as well.
that's why. Yeah, that's why he said that he'll be back after we wrap it up, because he does realize that it's his Skype.
Okay.
I see now.
All right, guys. I gotta say goodbye. I gotta get ready.
All right, have a good one,
All right, you
Sammy.
have a good night,
I
Sammy.
had a great time tonight, as
We all,
always.
all of us did.
Yeah.
All right. I love you guys. Thanks everyone who's tuned
You
in
too.
tonight.
Bye, Sam.
Have a
Bye
good
bye,
night.
girl. Have a good one.
So, Kitty, you know what?
What?
Since the echo went away, do your news now.
Well, there's nothing a lot about news on here.
Well,
I mean,
just find something. 'Cause now we don't have the echo. We can. Where we see
Yeah,
we got.
we can hear what we're talking about now.
We've been on the air for 3 hours and 12 minutes.
Oh.
Let's go another. Let's go another 12 minutes. Make
All right.
it 3 hours and 30. So go ahead, Kitty. Do your news of the day.
there was a Somalia explosion in Somalia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
276 people killed in the deadliest single attack.
Mm.
Damn.
Damn, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. Yep. And it killed 276 people and injured 300 more.
Damn.
And they're still, oh, what's it? A drone hits an airliner.
Oh wow. Read
Yeah.
read that.
Wow.
Yep, a Canadian passenger plane landed safely after it was hit by a drone in the first case of its kind in the country
Damn.
on Sunday. Yep, it's the first time that, I mean, that drone must have been flying really high.
Drones are getting out of hand though. People are. It's like
Plane?
they're really causing a lot of havoc now with people.
Right, I always thought the drones were these, like radio controlled, toys.
They've always had them. They were toys before, but then they get more high tech, and government uses them, and now they've made them into like you can basically.
Kaepernick. Oh, Kaepernick's back in the news again.
Oh God, what do you do now? What do you do now, Kitty?
He filed a grievance against the NFL owners claiming collusion to keep him unsigned.
I don't think he's not gonna be signed. I don't think.
Oh, screw that piece of.
Yeah, I mean he's caused all controversy with the kneeling shit, and now he's crying the blues because none of the teams want him. I wonder why.
No wonder why. I know.
Exactly. He can't figure it out himself. That fuck.
Oh no! What is this thing? Okay, wait a minute. Oh my gosh!
What, Kitty?
Man arrested after Orlando cops mistook donuts for meth.
Wait, read that? Oh my God!
This guy got $37,500 from the Orlando cop.
Yeah.
Because in a lawsuit, because they arrested him because they mistook donuts for meth.
How can you do that? What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is so stupid.
Oh.
That is funny. I mean, my God.
That's funny though. Yeah, it's very funny.
Hello, my name is so and so, and I'm a donut addict.
I guess you could say in a way I'm a donut. I love donuts.
I do too, but how the hell do you mistake donuts for meth?
Yeah.
Oh.
So what else you got on the news, Kitty?
You guys do know, because I think Sanger said something about in California about the wildfires that are happening there. Here's a story about family has emotional reunion with dog after escaping wildfire.
Wow.
Yeah. The dog escaped the wildfire and came back to his family. I always love news like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's very nice, And of course, like I said, Weinstein has another
God, I'm getting tired of that. It's so funny though. It's like every casting director, well, not every, I don't want to say everyone, but a lot of them do that, They just
Where the
He
fuck
just never
do
get caught, but this is the first guy that got caught. Now they're gonna
come on, where do they think the phrase casting couch?
came from.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
nothing new.
Nope, it's not.
No,
know?
no, never was.
There've always been, it's pay for play.
Mhm.
If you're gonna, you gotta pay to play.
Yep.
It's not, and it's not anything. It's not anything different than the, when I heard, either ass, grass, or gas,
Mhm.
to get a ride. You heard that? You ever heard that one? Yep. You either pay me in grass, you either pay, give me some ass, or you better, give me some grass.
Mhm.
It's the same thing. I mean, I don't understand why these women think that it's going to change. Because I don't think it's going to change at all.
Well, I gotta throw this in. I just got. Remember we talked about women hoes that's supposed to be from the U.S. living in Africa.
Oh yes.
Here's another. Here's this one from Twitter. Her name is Wandy Thomas. She's like, hi. She messaged. She's like, how you doing today? Hello there. I'm sorry to come your page. I don't mind me. Laugh out loud. I'm just trying to meet some new friends here. I saw your profile picture. It said it's in your request. You looking so handsome with a lovely smile on your pretty face. And then she like, I love to know about you, know more about where you're from. How old are you? Are you single? Now get this. She says she's 5'6", from Sarasota, Florida, single, no kids, never been married. I've been all by myself, and the idea is to find my soulmate and spend the rest of my life with. Now get this. I'm a fashion designer, had my fashion degree at FIDM, and I also had a bachelor's degree in business administration, and this is the kicker. They always say this. And presently in West Africa working on a fashion project. Remember the last one said I'm from the U.S. but living in Africa, doing a nursing project?
It's probably the same person.
I don't know. Now I asked if she joined Twitter just now. She said no. She asked why did I ask? Because there's no tweets, just one photograph of her below her description.
It's probably
and she says, I have some pictures on my phone, and there's no tweets from her, and I needed to know if she is legit. She's like, meaning? You know what legit means. And she's like, how could you be such to me like that? Notice the broken English?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I know you're not fake? She's like, bye-bye.
I know. Oh, you know what? This is a story that should tell people, warn people about who you text with. Because the Army just fired this 2-star general. Because he was sending sexy texts to a sergeant's wife at his post in Italy.
Wow.
When are people going to realize you got to be careful of who you text with?
Yeah, use common sense.
They're going, it's not like, no one's going to, that people aren't going to do that. Oh, you're funny there, Sanger. I just saw this thing about the cops too, chase.
Yeah, what is it with cops? What is it with cops and donuts?
Because they get them free. That's why.
No, but what is it with? What do you mean they get them free?
I
Well,
don't
yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
free.
probably the reason why.
Hiccup. Sorry.
I remember the restaurant I first worked in back in Michigan. They would have cops have free meals back in the day, the early 80s. You know,
I don't know a Dunkin' Donuts that don't give free donuts and coffee out the top.
that's true, but they cost less. I know that, and plus they some damn good donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss only having them. We should go get some. The only thing we buy Dunkin' Donuts from here is the coffee. That's
We got a
my
place that delivers
brother-in-law.
donuts here.
Oh, we
shit.
need one
Yeah,
here.
that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know.
We have Krispy Kreme. We got to find out nearby.
We had.
Either way, got to get some donuts. The fuck.
I mean, I can't find anybody to make a decent French curler because they're like
You
one of
like
my-
French curlers? I've never really been
I
into that.
love French curlers. But where I lived in Maryland, they had a bakery. They used to have their on Sundays. They would have half price sales. Like
Yeah.
you buy like a dozen donuts and you get a dozen free because they were closed on Monday, and they wanted to get, they didn't want that sale things.
Yeah.
But they used to make a twist that was glazed. It was almost like, how an apple fritter, the consistency of that,
Yeah.
it was like that, but it was in a braid, and I can't find anybody else that makes those. I do. I love donuts.
Who doesn't love donuts? All right, Kitty, anything else in the news before we say goodnight?
Well, it's been a pretty, pretty late news day. It always is on Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm so hammered here.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hey, Mr. Cartel.
Mhm.
Earl's like, So Earl, I'll give you the last few minutes before Kitty and I and everybody's taking anything in the music news you want to talk about? Music world happening right now?
Not that I know of.
No, nothing.
So far,
Wow.
I haven't really paid attention to anything. We've just usually been mostly what's going on YouTube. I hear from Ken or what the super ugly guys are talking about or what anything about. That's pretty much about it so far.
I heard any really new music news.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I mean, did you talk about this already, Earl? I don't know about the whole Eminem thing. What he said, the video he did about
Donald Trump.
I don't think of him any less. I think he has the right to say what he wants. Now everybody likes Trump. He has his platform with his music and rapping. So I say, hey, more power to you. And if anybody's gonna hate on him for that, all I gotta say is get over it.
But then again, however, he didn't do it while he was still in the election. If you notice.
Oh, yeah.
He's just doing that now, probably because everybody else is harping on him. If Eminem probably figured they don't cash in on it.
I understand that not everybody's gonna like everybody.
Exactly.
He is the president, though. I mean, he does. I mean, I know people are gonna get mad when I say this, but it does. I don't want to say expect or deserves respect, but it's like the flag.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't disrespect the flag, would you?
Nope.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to like them.
Mm-hmm.
By all means, you have that right.
Mm-hmm.
But don't because I don't think anybody should disrespect.
But then again, you got to remember these millennial kids out there, these guys. They're not going to do it because the only thing they were taught how to respect is their values, their idealistics,
Right, and they're not even old enough to do it,
I know.
And some of them, basically, it's fucked up right now, and it's pissing me off. It wasn't this bad during Bush 43 or when Bush 41 or when Reagan was in office, but now it's even worse because everybody, the majority, is now liberal because they're angry at the actions of Bush 41 and 43.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is, I don't I don't think there's one president that hasn't been bad mouthed. You know.
I know. Hmm.
You know, one president that I know was never bad mouth. Well, he was
Right.
bad mouth, but he was one of our best presidents, and it's sad, John F. Kennedy. You know,
Oh, yeah.
if he would have stayed alive, I'm pretty sure he would have done so much good.
Yeah.
And I still know for a fact he was killed by the guy that took over for him when he died. What was his name?
Lyndon Johnson.
Yep. I think Lyndon Johnson and everybody, they put a hit on JFK.
Wow.
What do you think, Kitty?
I mean,
I didn't know about this one.
he had. I mean, if you look at it, if you study, if you research it, things, Kennedy had a lot of
Enemies?
enemies and a lot.
Yeah,
of
because he tried to do a lot of good for black people, and he was not very well liked for that.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but I mean, you know, the mob.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That he was putting his he was putting his presidential staff, you know, staff there into different holes.
Holes.
Not only was it Maryland, but it was
Hmm.
Sam Giancana's woman.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, and you don't mess with the mob, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
true.
know.
Never.
Before
And
we
that-
now speaking of that, do you both think Marilyn Monroe was killed?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
I know a lot of something was funny that she supposedly had all those pills in her system, and yet they weren't like dissolved like they should have been. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Probably killed her and put those pills in her throat at the last minute.
I think she
to
was
make it
murdered.
Look like.
I think she was murdered. Yeah.
Sam sent me a nice little note.
What, right now?
Yeah. Yeah, she said she enjoyed the show. She loves doing it. Oh, I know. I don't know. Maybe we should, I mean, you know, we could do this off the air if you want, but we could ask Earl
Mhm. Yeah.
about whether
That's
what how does he feel about patrons, huh?
Oh,
I don't know. I've never been on Patreon, so
Oh,
about us being on Patreon.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, we were talking about it and
Yeah.
stuff.
It sounds pretty good. Sounds
alrighty, buddy.
interesting
Let's say goodnight. Any last words, Kitty?
No, I mean, you know, just keep on coming. You know, keep on coming back.
Keep on coming
Yeah, that's right.
over the walls.
This is, you know, like Sam just said, it's the highlight of her week,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I feel. You know, I always know that no matter how bad of a day, you know, week I'm having, exactly, Daddy, respect the office. You know, no matter how bad my week has gone, I know on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's going to be okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Any last parting words, Dr. Earl? You want to do a quick short list thought before we go?
Not really, but
Not really?
But I will say this after thinking about the whole thing with this Wandy bitch, you know, sitting. I don't know what the. I know it's. If we're gonna before we bomb North Korea, maybe we should bomb Nigeria.
No.
Okay. What did Nigeria do? What's wrong with?
Remember, that's the #1 scamming country in the world. For a lot of people have told me.
Right. Are you? But I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, you know,
I
it's
would-
been around ages. You know.
I
It's
know,
like-
but after a while, it's just you get a little bit tired of it because it seems like after what, you know, for on Skype it was all these webcam girls trying to get me to sign up with their
Right.
shit, and then for Facebook it was all the same thing. Oh, I'm in remember I've told you this one named Siba telling me, I'm stuck in Africa and my passport expired. Can you send me some money? I'm like, fuck you, you hoe. You know, I'm just, after a while, they're always saying they're currently in Africa. Even a couple ones from Skype, some hot-looking chick who claimed that her mic wasn't working, so she had to type out her words, claiming, oh, I'm in Africa currently. I'm originally from Germany. It's like they're always in Africa, if you notice. And God, and let's not forget the one, the old classic, I am a Nigerian, need money to get my throne back and all that bullshit. I mean, a lot of I was talking to a couple people about it, you know, on Facebook. My buddies there, and they said, you know, it's Nigeria's mostly in parts of Africa is the ones that's mostly doing it.
Yeah,
So basically, it's the it's very, at this point, I'm very frustrated with all these motherfuckers. It makes you want to go over there, stow away on a boat or a plane, and, you know, take a big, like that bat called Lucille, or one of the bats that Mick Foley used to use with cats as Jack, and just, you know, whack up upside the head and say, oh, dare you fucking scam me, motherfucker. Try to scam me. You know, you get frustrated with it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm sick of it, you know. You know, it's like, yeah, it makes you feel like, you know, is there somebody out there purposely trying to get my dough?
All right, everybody.
Oh, God.
Time to say good night. Hope everybody has a safe week coming up. Shout out to Joe Cronin.
Yep.
And everybody in the JCS Army, everybody on the other shows, and everybody be good, be safe, don't argue, don't cause any drama. Try to live life happy, be happy, because, you know, life is too short. You never know. One day we're here, next minute it could be poof.
We gone.
Everybody get along with each other. Ken, everybody.
Super ugly.
Yeah, hopefully one day we can get the super ugly guys to
it would be nice, yeah.
It would be nice. All right, guys, have a good night.
Right.
We're going to end the show on a, you know, since tonight was about fear and it was a mostly serious show, we're going to end it.
Yeah,
and we'll talk to you again next Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And God bless you. And Kitty, you want to say anything?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
No?
No?
I'm good.
I hope so.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Have a good night. And we'll talk to you next Sunday.
Okay. Have a good one, people.
Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.